Aaron, I believe that is Hunter Richardson, a 6'1", 200-pounder. He leads them in receiving with 27 catches, 474 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
And the senior quarterback, the dual-threat quarterback, number 9, Landon Stacy, a 6'1", 205-pound senior for the Eagles.
Also see Nathaniel Eads out there, 5'11", 195, a senior, 64 tackles for Eads, and he's also dangerous on offense, Darren. He's rushed the ball only 29 times. He's got 7 touchdowns, plus he's dangerous out of the backfield. 8 catches, 193 yards, and 4 scores. It's football time at Jules Field on a Friday night. 2 district champions getting after it, Wayne County and Madison Southern. I'm Shannon Hutchinson. Alongside me is Darren Vickery. When we come back in 3 minutes, we'll have the kick. Don't go anywhere. You've been listening to Countdown to Kickoff, presented by State Farm agent Mylon Wright on AM 1360 WFLW.
The Ochos.
Ironman Recycling proudly supports the Wayne County Cardinals. Ironman Recycling continues to pay cash money for cans, copper, brass, batteries, and steel. They're now open weekdays from 8 to 4:30 and Saturdays till noon. Ironman Recycling pays top dollar for junk cars or heavy equipment and pickups available. If you need extra cash, bring your recyclables to Ironman Recycling weekdays from 8 to 4:30 or Saturdays till noon, just off West Kentucky 90 behind Foothills Country Meats in Monticello. Call 340-8198.
Kentucky loves its basketball, its horses, rolling hills and clear streams, strong families and deep friendships. And who loves Kentucky back? For more than 70 years, nobody has loved Kentucky like Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. KFB takes care of Kentucky's houses, cars, families, and communities. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. KFB loves KY.
See your local agent, T.J. Morgan, Stacy Dodson in the Farm Bureau building on North Main in Monticello.
Face it, credit card offers are a dime a dozen. In fact, you probably received 1 or 2 of them in the mail today. Here's one that's different. Monticello Bank's MasterCard will give you great rates, a rewards program, and no annual fee. Best of all, our cards are serviced right here at home by the people you know and trust. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
It's football time in the Bluegrass, and James has you covered at Sloan's Trophies and Awards, 106 South Main in downtown Monticello. For all your Wayne County fall sports needs, stop by and see them at Sloan's Trophies and Awards. Bucket hats, T-shirts, all those hard-to-find Cardinal items are in. And don't forget, Trophies and Awards are a business, and business is good. Sloan's Trophies and Awards, 106 South Main in downtown Monticello.
Cardinal fans know results matter on the field. They also matter in the courtroom. Carroll and Turner are your hometown attorneys with proven results all across the state. Whether you've been injured, been the victim of medical negligence, or are facing criminal charges, the attorneys at Carroll and Turner can deliver for you just as they have for countless others. Stop by at 56 Court Street or call 348-9767 to schedule your free consultation. This is an advertisement.
The Wayne County Outlook proudly supports our community and Wayne County schools. The Outlook brings you the latest in local news weekly, from top stories to upcoming events, school news, and now Wayne County football. Stop by the Outlook Tuesday and pick up a newspaper or subscribe to the Outlook by calling 348-3338. Local subscriptions $26, senior citizens $20. Check out the Outlook's website at wcoutlook.com. The Wayne County Outlook, 45 East Columbia Avenue, Monticello. Your hometown newspaper since 1904.
Offensive starters been announced by public address announcer Dan D. Vickery. And what a special tribute to a longtime Cardinal supporter. 59 years of either being a coordinator, a statistician, assistant, athletic director. Yeah. Joe M. Shear they honored. And very nice to see Madison Southern. They stayed well out of length of the banner. They wanted no part of it. They do, of course, they do have their FCA flag. I think that would be a little undercut to go out run through a banner while you're
I like their entrance on the field. They had the American flag and the SGA flag. Love those helmets they got. Those are sharp as well. So nice set of unis there for a very tough 5A team that Wayne County is going to be facing tonight.
It is getting ready for kickoff. We're so glad you got it locked in tonight, and we are at a lot of different avenues you can listen to us.
We have a plethora of platforms you can listen to us on tonight.
AM 1360 on the dial. That is WFLW. We are broadcasting at WKYM.com. We're also on the WKYM free app. We are also broadcasting CTS. We believe we're with a picture on Channel 15 as well. And Tim Withers, every time we start talking, he's always here and he's got something. Hey, his broadcast crew, just seemed they got a big award this past week. Wayne County students Tanner Thompson and Bailey Wright. And I'll tell you what, that starts with great leadership. Tim Withers,
top-notch audio-visual
what he sacrifices for the kids. And, you know, you talk about coaching, right? Here's a man that's about every Friday night is here to nearly 11 o'clock. And we appreciate all the job Tim Withers and his entire plethora of students that help him. Wayne County kicking off from the left or right of your radio dial. If you don't know where that is, they're kicking towards the parking lot. Riley Woods, the senior kicker.
Shannon, good crowd again on hand tonight. There was a line of traffic coming down. We're still out here in time for the senior night presentation. That was a really nice presentation.
Woods, a high kick, and that's going to go through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Understand we're on the school website as well tonight, Darren.
Yeah, you just go to www.Wayne County Schools Kentucky. Don't get Wayne County Schools Michigan, because that's in Detroit. That's usually the first one pops up. Upper left-hand corner, it's YouTube Live. You can catch us on audio and video there as well, Shannon.
Madison Southern, first series of the night. Getting, they're going to go with a wide out to the right. Actually, there'll be two wide outs to the right, one to our right, two to the left. Put a man in motion. Stacy gives it straight up the middle, and Wayne County just got whipped up front, and he's going to pick up about 2 or 3 there. That was the talented. He handed it off. Guess who? Carter Smith. Shelton in on the stop. Smith, 6'1", 220.
Young man that's got to be in phenomenal condition and shape because he plays most all the snaps on both defensive and offensive units.
2 wide outs each way, single back. The quarterback, Stacy, is in the pistol formation. He's flanked by that talented senior that we talked about in the pregame, Carter Smith. Stacy kind of side-saddling it back there. Going to do a quick hitter, and it's open. Pass complete there, and that goes to Zeke Benton. Zeke Benton up near the 30-yard line. That should be good for a first down, Eagles.
That's just a good senior quarterback decision there. He's back in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide left and right. He goes to the slot receiver in Benton. Had safety coverage on him, a good 10-yard cushion. He just had to take a couple strides upfield, and Stacy put it right on the numbers to pick up the first down of the evening for the Eagles.
1 minute in, 2 wide outs to her left. Inside give to Smith, and he's piled up there, maybe gets a yard. Initial hit that time, Darren, for Wayne County. That was Clay Shelton, the senior linebacker. He come into tonight's game with 87 tackles, and I thought he got a great spot there. 2nd and 7, they're going to give him 3. Now they bunch the formation.
He's going to fall forward most of the time at
that's to the far side of the field. They're working off the left hash, wide out to the wide side. They do a quick toss sweep, and it's going to go for about 3 more.
Smith goes 6'1", 220 pounds. So as we said, he's more likely than not most times going to move that pile forward. Also has very good speed and very shifty for a guy of his stature.
He gets up. They're going to give him 4. So after 3 yards on first down, they're not doing the downs and distance.
Eagles
tonight.
trying to go with some tempo here, hurry up with their offense as well.
Trips to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Stacy is in that pistol or gun formation, wide out to the left. 3rd down. And this time that quick drop, it's in the backfield, and right there, Lane Turner explodes.
Nice.
He explodes as they complete the pass to Zeke Benton again. Benton come into tonight's game with 12 receptions for 114 yards. He loses about 4 on that one. Nice tackle for a loss for Turner, the senior. Darren, that's his 6th tackle for a loss.
They try to go the same play that they got the first down with on the first set of downs they had when they went to Benton out of the slot. But a much better job of Lane Turner tightening up his coverage, getting a little closer to the line of scrimmage that time, shedding a blocker and making a nice open field tackle on Benton.
And I believe our same guy, Carter Smith, is their punter, Darren. He's punting from what is that, the 34. Wayne County gets good pressure, so he punts from the 34, takes a Cardinal bounce, going to finally be down,
nice.
But all the way up at the 47 of Madison Southern. That's a 19-yard punt.
That bounced at the Wayne County Cardinal 40-yard line and went in reverse a good 7-8 yards for Wayne County. So great starting field position for Wayne County on their first offensive possession tonight. 9 minutes in, or 9 minutes ago here in the first quarter of action on senior night.
9:04 exactly. Wayne County's first possession. Shoemaker and Simpson to the right side. To our left, that is Weaver and Massagale. The lone setback is Ruiz. Madison Southern showing 4 down linemen. They play well out of the box. Lindsay going to go for the downs on the first play. And
wow.
Is Weaver not held? Either Weaver was held or he stopped running.
As there was a lot of gray jersey being held there by the player in white. As you said, they try to catch him napping right the first play, just a go route, just see if you can outrun it. Lindsay throws it as far as he can down the far sideline, inside the 20. Weaver had a step, but he also had a lot of jersey being held as well.
That or, yeah. Second and 10. 8:58 to play. 2 wide out to the right, the short side of the field, 2 to the left. Inside given, there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. And Wayne County getting whipped by Madison Southern up front on the running play.
Wayne County tried to pull one of their guards there, and that left a gap in that defensive tackle. Big number 61 for Madison Southern. He's a mammoth. He goes 6'2", 310 pounds. Daniel Cobb, that you leave him unblocked, and he's going to eat up a lot of space, and he's able to drop Ruiz for just a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 8 for Wayne County from their own 49.
Wayne County looking a little stale up front. They're working right at the Cardinal bird here. Excellent field position. And Lindsay throws it. He overthrows the pass, and they just their end just whipped the tackle, and he was Lindsay had to rush it.
Hunter Richardson, both pass plays, the first down play and that play, he was in Lindsay's face. He had no time to throw. Hunter Richardson, 6'1", 200-pound defensive end. He's just run free on 2 out of 3 offensive plays there for Wayne County. They're going to have to pick up big number 2.
Yeah, 2 yards. Wayne County doesn't get a first down. Not very sharp offensively here. Let's see if Woods can back them up. No rush by Madison Southern. Low kick by Woods. Taken from the 48 down at about the 5, and open field tackle.
Dunnigan.
So he punts it from the 48 to the 5. That'd be a 47-yard punt. A low. Madison Southern mishandled that, Darren.
The return was by number 10, but I don't have a number 10 on my roster, Shannon. Do you?
No. You got to love that.
Chris Dunnigan, though, with an excellent stop there in open space, and Madison Southern is going to take over at their own 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Madison Southern, their second offensive possession. 8:05 to go in the first period of play here on senior night at Jewell Field.
No score. 2 wide outs to our left. 1 to the right, Stacy. Now he puts the man in motion, faking that jet. They fake the jet, and he just keeps it himself, and they beat us on the edge. He's got a first down and then some. Wayne County, somebody's got to tackle him, but not before he reaches the 45-yard line. Wayne County, you can't run with the ball carrier, Darren, on that option, and when the safety comes up, he's got to explode through that and make the play.
That's where he really missed D'Angelo Dixon. He's usually on that side at a defensive end position. Everyone collapsed a bit on the play fake to the fullback, and you got to understand that Landon Stacy, number 9, he is a dual-threat quarterback. He read that defensive end crashing in. He pulled it out of the belly of Carter Smith, and he tucked it outside, got a big gain all the way out to their own 46-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles.
That was too easy, Darren. That was a gain of 29. Now they put a man in motion. Stacy fakes the pass, play action pass.
Nice.
Oh, now.
Excellent Lane Turner.
He completes it out there to Eads, And Lane Turner again with a tackle for a loss, Darren.
Tried to go with that wide receiver screenplay yet again for the third time tonight. It burned them the first time they attempted, but this big senior Lane Turner, he learned from his mistake, and the past 2 times he's dropped them for a loss.
This is all the way back to the 40, and it's 2nd and 16, loss of 6, 7:05 to play. Wayne County showing a 5-man front here, Darren, on defense. 2 wide out to the short side of the field, the right, the wide side, there's 2 to the left. The quarterback, Stacy's going to be sacked for a loss, as that was Jonah Niso.
Credit big Chris Dunnigan. He comes on the blitz there, comes unblocked, and the quarterback had to step up into the pocket to avoid Dunnigan, and Niso filled that space and dropped him for a sack. 3rd and long. 3rd and 18 now for the Eagles. They'll go 3 and out now.
They're back at the 37. Trips to the left. Wide out to the short side of the field, which is our right. The quarterback, Stacy, with 1 back beside him. Wayne County showing a little pressure here. You can't give up the big play. You can't give up the big play. They tried the wide receiver screen, and they were a little delayed about calling to the screen. Nice job, Wayne County defense. Once again, predicated by that senior corner, Lane Turner, stepping up and just making a big-time hit.
Yeah, they're getting good pressure now on Stacy as well. So Madison Southern will be forced to go 3 and out here. Yeah, they will have to go 3 and out here now. The senior German Ruiz will be standing at his own 30-yard line looking to return this kick.
Not being petty, but they did get the 29-yard gain by the quarterback.
Yes.
So they have now with 2 first downs.
First
punt was for 19 yards there, and they're punting this one from the 37.
Wow.
And Ruiz needs a fair catch it. He lets it go. And Madison Southern don't let it hit. That's a 43-yard punt. So that's a 43-yard punt. Ruiz.
Carter Smith can do it all, can he? That was that's probably the highest punt I've seen. I mean, that looks like a legitimate college punt there. I mean, that was high and deep. Back to Ruiz up to the 20. Had a chance to fair catch it, but did not do it, and it's still dead at the 21. Wayne County will get their second offensive series underway from their own 21. Did not pick up a first down. They went 3 and out on their first set of downs.
Lorenzo's going to pass. Should have been intercepted that time. I don't know whether he underestimated the size, Darren, of Carter Smith, but he's 6'1", and that one went right off his hands. So it'll be 2nd and 10. This is a night they want to keep Lorenzo from running. They want to make sure that he stays healthy. But the Wayne County, as Mark Stoops says, they're not winning any of the one-on-one battles right now in this passing game.
They're not.
6:05 to play, no score, 2nd and 10. 4-man front. They run a little delay to Ruiz. And he's going to get up to about the 24, maybe.
Guess who's in on the stop for the Eagles? Carter Smith.
We come into tonight, Darren, with 134 tackles. I'll tell you a guy I like that causes problems, Darren, is big T.J. Estes, 6'2", 235. If you look, he's here at the end and switches over to a tackle. I believe he's actually about 6'3", and he's a little more than that.
Yeah, they've got a lot of size up front.
He had 15 tackles in their district-clinching win over Anderson County last week. 3rd and 7. Football is up at the 24-yard line. Good snap. Good block. They throw a little jump ball to Simpson. He catches it inside at the 50. Makes a man miss. He's down to the 40. Stutter step. 35, 30, 25, 20. It's going to be brought down at about the 21-yard line, Darren. So he goes 29 that way and another 26 this way. That is a 54 or 55-yard play right there. 55 yards. First down, Wayne County. Beautiful pitch and catch from Lorenzo Lindsay. Originally, I thought that was a jump ball. The DB never keyed in on Simpson, Darren.
No, he was with him stride for stride. It was a wheel route.
But he never got any hands up.
No, he was right there, never did turn his head around. And Lindsay was able to drop it down in. There's just a beautiful pass, good touch there.
Football's going to be right at the 21-yard line. They give it to Ruiz. Not a lot there. They try to pull that guard, and Sean Thompson, you can tell when he starts double fisting, he's not happy. German's going to, it was a good game, though. He goes, I think they're going to say Simpson was actually down at, what, the 22 on that catch, Darren? Yes. So he gets it all the way from the 22.
About a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, give him 5. Let's call it 2nd and 5. So it should be around the 17-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 17. 4:30 and counting to go first quarter. No score from the friendly confines of Jewel Field. Glad you got us locked in here. Lindsay rolls left, rolls it up.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Was that Shoemaker or Massengale streaking across the field there?
That was Massengale.
That was Brett Massengale.
I was getting confused.
The 2 and the 8.
Yeah.
And now
on the far side of the field, good job of the offensive line blocking there. He drug all the way from the slot receiver position on the right side of the field all the way to the left corner of the end zone, that deep drag route, and he was there, just a little overthrown by Lindsey. Or that could have been the first touchdown of the night for Wayne County, but it follows incomplete. 3rd and 5, 4:20 to go in the first quarter. No score yet.
We called it the 17. Could it be the 16, Darren?
Right at it.
And they just jumped offside.
How about a free first down?
That should be, we'll get to see exactly. That's Wayne County's second. Each team with 2 first downs. First penalty of the night. And good job of play calling there by Sean Thompson, switching up that snap count. He trusts his line.
Lindsey does a really good job. He tails that, too. He gets his shoulders and everything into it to give that hard cadence. And he's been able to draw a lot of
Are they not giving him a first down?
Well, I don't know. I thought it was...
How could it be 2nd and 5? There we go.
There we go. Thought we was going to have to get the white out there.
No, I wasn't doing it because 1st and 10, Darren. Let's see where they spot
it. 11.
Are you? 1st and 10 from the 11. Wide out. 3 to the left, 1 to the right.
Be really good to draw
Single
first
back.
blood here.
It'd be big. Inside, give to Ruiz. Ruiz makes the man miss. Gets down to what? Maybe the 9 or the 8. Gets a couple, depending on where they say his knee goes down. So give him 2. It'll be
the
2nd. They can. Guess what, Darren? You've jinxed this time and time again. Do it again here on senior night.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it.
Wayne County can get a first down without a touchdown. 2nd and 8 from the, 9?
9-yard line.
2nd and 8 from the 9. 3:15 counting to go. First quarter play. No score. Wayne County, Madison Southern. So glad you got us in here on the regular season finale. Good snap. Lindsey going to have to take it himself, and he does. He works it right side, stays on his feet.
He got to the pylon.
Did he get there?
No,
Did he get there?
Stepped out of bounds. The football hit the pylon, knocked it over, but they're going to call him out his foot somewhere around the 1 or 2. Looks like inside the 1, maybe.
Inside the 1. Give Lindsey. And this Cardinal faithful, good thing that train horn didn't go off too early. But right here, here you got a 325-pound center. Don't risk the exchange. Get up under center and blow it out and get your points on the board.
I'd like to see that, but we'll see. They've been strictly out of the shotgun thus far.
You know, I don't like that.
That's a pet peeve of yours, I know. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing against Coach Thompson. Let's see if he... guess what he's doing, Darren? He's right up under center, and he goes in for the touchdown. Cardinals, Wayne County strikes first. 3:32 to play in the first quarter on a Lorenzo Lindsey 1-yard touchdown keeper. Darren, that time they put all the pressure in the 0 gap. He goes just to the right of Hutchinson's big right hind quarter there and walked in.
That's so important on that center quarterback exchange there on that sneak. Just give it just a pause just to see where they're going. Right. He did that. He takes the snap, sees where the defensive line were going, and just goes the opposite way. Good job of running there.
That was all Lorenzo. Good call and good job there. Now let's see if we can get a good snap. Good kick is up and good. 3:32 to play in the first quarter. Wayne County 7, Madison Southern 0. Presented by Out and Blakely Ford. You're listening to Cardinal Football on the original, the originator, AM 1360 WFLW.
The OG.
The Kentucky Children's Hospital works to offer the finest pediatric health care to over 60,000 children annually all across central and eastern Kentucky. Now your local Subway restaurants are giving you a chance to help with the purchase of a cookie that cares. Now through November 5th, Subway will donate 10 cents from every cookie sold up to a total of $10,000 to the Kentucky Children's Hospital. Enjoy a cookie that cares, a little something sweet that offers a lot of hope from Subway.
Eat fresh at your Monticello Subway on North Main next to Lake Cumberland Jewelry and Pond.
7-0 Wayne County leads here from Jules Field. Both teams with 2 possessions. You have Wayne County with 2 or 3 first downs, Darren.
They got the 3.
They got the big one, and then Lindsey picked up the 3rd one on that keeper where he called his own number.
And 1 by penalty.
That is correct. 3 total. More importantly, it's 7-0. Woods gets his toe in it. Going to be taken by Southern back at the 5. Up to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to get out around the 25 to Let's see, Wayne County, when they unpile that, was that Braden Sloan down there, Lucas Patton?
And Cody Royston, as usual. He's one of those special team guys. He's always got his nose in there. The 6'1", 230-pound sophomore.
10 tackles and 2 tackles for a loss and 2 sacks. He makes the most of his PT. First and 10. They're going to put the football there, and it is...
That's a 25.
We'll call it the 25. It may be close to 26 because the receiver's got his foot over there. Right around the 25, first and 10. This time they go with a wing to our right, back to the right, inside, give to Smith, and he's got running room. He's got more running room, and you got to tackle. We don't tackle him. Finally, they knock him out of bounds. Not before he goes about 35 yards, Darren. And once again, you got to step up there.
It's tough to do. He's 6'1", 220. He's a young man, if you read in the Lexington Herald Leader. He was a guy recruited early on in his career by Tennessee and a lot of big Division I schools. Just
still got Service Academy offers.
Yes, he's still got great offers, and he's going to be a young man that's playing at the next level, considered one of the top 50 players in the state of Kentucky.
Third first down of the night. Now they put a man in motion. They fake the jet to him and give it right back. And what a big hit that was, but Shelton didn't have any help as he lays a lick to the aforementioned Carter Smith.
That's something you don't see very often. I haven't seen that much in 4 years, seeing Clay Shelton drug down the field a few yards like that. Smith, he's got very powerfully built, just a broad young man. Those legs, I mean, they're as big as my waist, and he brings a load to that line of scrimmage, and he carries Clay Shelton 4 yards down the field. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinal 39.
7-0 Wayne County leads. 2:41 and counting on the big clock. Wide out to the right and left, wing to the left, one back set. About time for Stacy to pull it again, Darren. As they
There's
give
going to be a loss.
Yeah, they give it in there. And who is it from Wayne County?
Got
Jonah Nieto, along with Trevor Gregory.
Yeah, that interior line, they're getting good pressure initially, but you get Carter Smith outside or you get Stacy outside, and their speed and their senior experience pays off.
Hancock checks out as they bring in Ruiz and Weaver, but check Riley Hancock. If he doesn't shove Smith out of bounds, this game's tied right now. Now they go with trips to the right. They're working from that right hash. The left side is the wide side. Stacy, play action. He dials it up, throws a little miscommunication there as Weaver and others were there on coverage. 4th and 7, I think, setting there. You'll probably go for it, won't you?
I wouldn't doubt it. As you said, miscommunication there. Hunter Richardson, he broke his route to the inside of the hashes in the pass. As he and Stacy were communicating there, Stacy was like, hey, you're supposed to break that off to the outside. So a little miscommunication. But they're going to line up in punt formation here. Punt formation from their own 40-yard line. German Ruiz is standing at his own 10 to receive this punt.
Boy, you'd like to see Wayne County reverse field here some way.
Like I said, bound into the end zone.
Just anything. You don't want that short field here, as Smith is the punter. Punting from his own 40, high kick.
Man, that kid's a player.
And
look at that.
Good.
Wow,
it goes, yeah, nice bounce there. So who get a 20-yard net?
That was just a beautiful kick. I mean, that was, looked like it was up as high as a life, and he angled it right to the corner. It landed inside the 10. Looked like it was going to bounce out of bounds and put us in the coffin corner there, but then it took a nice left-hand turn into the end zone. So Wayne County will come out to the 20, 1:49. Wayne County leads at 7-0. First quarter of action here on senior night from Jewell Field.
7-2 Madison Southern, ranked as high as number 5 in 5A against number 1 in 4A, Wayne County. 2 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. The Cardinals on their own 20. 7-0 lead here. Third possession. Lindsey throws a quick out to Shoemaker. Shoemaker makes one man miss, and we're going to get a penalty there.
They missed that. I think they're going to call a face mask, but it was all shoulder pad that he grabbed, but he kind of jerked his head around at the same time. So Wayne County's going to get a good break. In addition to picking up a first down on the pass play, they're going to tack some onto the end of that.
And that's a personal foul there, and I think they must have got some mask.
No, that one was close to right in front of us, but I'm glad they called it. It's definitely in our favor. Wayne County would have the first down anyway, but that'll move it out 15 more yards and get it out near the midfield stripe up to the 46. Wayne County first down at their own 46, 1:40 on the first quarter play clock.
And not to jinx the Wayne County defense, but you realize they pitched a shutout against Russell. They're going on 5 quarters without allowing a score, as the only score Russell had was against Wayne County's offense.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see if Wayne County can continue the drive. 4 first downs now for the Cardinals. 2 wide outs to the left, the wide side of the field, working off the right hash. Inside, give to Ruiz. He gets a yard, if that. as Wayne County, I thought it would be key tonight for Wayne County to be able to run enough to keep them honest. And I'm not sure they're going to be able to do that without the legs of Lorenzo Lindsay.
Right, and without the services of Kagan Wallace, a good change of direction back as well. And they're just big up front. Those down linemen there, TJS is 6'3", 235, and then you go big number 61, Daniel Cobb, 6'2", 310. It's just going to be tough to run between the tackles with that type of size in there.
Wayne County starting a sophomore, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors on that O-line. Pass by Lindsay, complete inside to Simpson, and he's going to fall forward down to about the 44-yard line. First down, Wayne County, number 5 on the night, as that one's just a nice job of getting underneath.
They're checking to make sure if they're going to clock the Whitehat's going to give it a look. It's right at the 44, and he's going to call for a official's timeout. Looks like he's going to want to measure this one, Shannon, to make sure. But a good job on the skinny post there to the inside receiver, Stetson Simpson. And then he did a good job of tucking that and trying to get those extra couple of yards. And he's going to be right at it, and they're going to bring it out for a measurement. If he does not get it, it's going to be second in inches. But it looks like you might have it here. Let's see.
That chain crew. Oh, they're going to be inches. And Darren already marked down first down, number 5.
I got confidence that you will not have to use your white out here. I think they'll be able to get an inch or 2 here over the next 2 plays, I would say. Second in inches for Wayne County. Just 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Wayne County leads at 7-0 on senior night.
Darren, next week the state playoffs start.
Yes.
Will it be Louisville Valley? Will it be...
We'll be at home.
We'll be at home, hopefully, for the first 2. Second and inches. And Lindsay does the same thing again, first down and then some. Just calls his own number, and that should end the first quarter of play.
Wayne County, unlike 2 weeks ago on the road at Russell County against a much inferior opponent, nothing against Russell County, but compared to Madison Southern, they came out sloppy that night. No penalties, no turnovers thus far in the first quarter. Wayne County playing a good, crisp, clean game.
Sean Thompson says we've got a quarter in the books. Let's go over here and regroup. Wayne County 7, Madison Southern 0, presented by Alton Blakely Ford. You're listening to Cardinal Football on AM 1360. Back in 60 seconds.
Tomorrow something tragic happens to your spouse or the breadwinner in your family. How will you and your family financially make it? Hello, this is Sheridan Wright, your local agent with Transamerica. I specialize in financial and estate planning, offering many types of coverage to meet your needs and goals. Take care of your tomorrows and give yourself peace of mind. I write the policies, handle the claims, and personally serve my clients. Local agent, local office. Please give me a call, 606-278-2864. Thank you.
Hey, this is Mike Anderson, and this is our update for the month of October. Job update. Wayne County has openings at American Woodmark, Cincher, Patriot Industries, Sunstar, and Trifecta Houseboats. A lot going on, jobs available, and much family fun to be had. We are Wayne County proud.
Back at Jewel Field, end of the first period of play. Wayne County leads Madison Southern 7-0. Currently, we're in a bit of a delay because someone here locally has decided to fly a drone over the field. It's right above the Madison Central or Madison Southern stand, right by the gym, and it flew in right as we went to commercial break. And we keep announcing for that drone to move, and we cannot continue play until. But who knows where it's coming from? Who knows who's controlling it, where it's being controlled from? I'm sure there's some good old boys here, some good duck hunters that could probably take that out of the sky for us pretty easily if need be. But it's still hovering there in the white hat. It said we will not continue play until that drone is removed from the field of play.
7-0 your score. What's the first quarter stats, drone man?
All right.
I thought you were coming back to give me some stats.
Well, I was pretty interested. I noticed that drone as soon as we went to break, and that kind of caught my eye. So in the first quarter of action for Wayne County, they had 24 yards on the ground, 76 through the air. So that is what? Oh, that's an even 100 yards of offense in the first quarter for Wayne County. Wayne County picked up 5 first downs there in the first quarter. They had 1 3-and-out. And for Madison Southern in the first quarter of action, they tallied just 69 yards of offense. They had 70 on the ground, -1 through the air for Madison Southern. They had 3 first downs in the first quarter of action. but they committed 2 penalties, did the Eagles for Madison Southern. So what we'll do right now is we're having difficulty with this drone right now. We'll take this short timeout. We'll send it back to Randy in studio control. When we come back, we'll have the beginning of the second quarter. Wayne County leads Madison Southern on senior night 7-0. You're listening to Wayne County Cardinal football on WFLW.
Wayne Hardwoods on the Whiteway Inn Road at Monticello is now buying logs and standing timber. If you have logs or standing timber to sell, stop by Wayne Hardwoods, just off the 90 bypass on the Whiteway Inn Road in Monticello, or call 348-0411 for Wayne Hardwoods.
Been craving a pool room hamburger? Grab yourself a bag full of burgers at City Pool Hall in downtown Monticello. Jimmy and the good old boys at City Pool Hall have kept their tradition alive and kicking. Buy hot and tasty burgers now right off the grill. Burgers served from open till close Monday through Saturday at the City Pool Hall in historic downtown Monticello.
Hey, I'm Jacob Rapp. And I'm Lorenzo Lindsay. We are excited to be a part of the 2017 Cardinals. We are also fired up about our home church, Mill Springs Church, where life change happens every week.
Our Sunday services start at 11, and every other Wednesday we have one of the best youth nights anywhere. If you're looking for a place to worship, we're the perfect place for less than perfect people.
Mill Springs Church. Love God, love people, go Cards.
Bertram's Valero, owned and operated by E.G. Bertram, is the one and only full-service gas station in Monticello. No need to get out of your car. Just pull up to the pumps for quick, courteous service. Whether it's gas, cold drinks, or cigarettes, Bertram's Valero proudly supports Wayne County football. E.G., Bill, and Steve proudly serve their customers Monday through Saturday at 390 North Main in Monticello. Bertram's Valero.
Welcome back after a drone delay.
Drone gate.
Drone gate. Drone gate.
That's still a delay. It moved, but it hasn't moved far. Well, I guess it's moved enough for the White Hat. All it did was move back over to the top of the gym, sit over the top of the bleachers.
All right, trips to the right. It is 1st and 10. Wayne County has the football at the 42 of Madison Southern.
Correct.
Inside give there. Ooh, what a big-time hit by Flynn. But he was a pulling guard, and nice job there by the sophomore starter, Darren. He pulled, and Ruiz, that was about as exciting as a 5-yard gain. I like seeing the big hit from the sophomore, pulling and really got after it there, Darren.
Yeah, just his second start on the season. Does a good job of opening up some running space for the senior Ruiz. And as you said, going to be a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5.
Down to the 36. One back set, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The left is the short side. Lindsay throws for the downs to Weaver. And Weaver almost pass interfered there. He didn't catch it, but guess who else didn't catch it?
He was making sure the other guy didn't either.
And you know why he did that, Darren? That's Jordan Castillo. Castillo has 6 interceptions.
One of them a pick 6 on the season. So, yeah, this is a very opportunistic defense for the Eagles. They've forced 10 fumbles on the year, had a scoop and score on a couple of those. They've got a pick 6 and 12 total INTs on the season, with Castillo having half of those at 6. So Lindsay going to have to be very careful passing downfield this evening.
3rd and 4. High snap. He's going to roll to his right.
He doesn't see the blind
needs to get rid of the ball. Throws that one well out of bounds as Wayne County was diving for it. 4th and 4. Football is going to be they're certainly out of field goal range. You got to go for it here, though, I would think, on the Southern 30.
Going to punt it. Going to punt it here, pin them back. Defense has played extremely well. No need to give them any spark right here of momentum. So,
but you're on their 36, Dan.
Let Riley Woods pin it deep. Our defense has been pitching a shutout, as you said, for 2+ weeks now. And I don't mind this call whatsoever.
On 4th and 4.
I don't.
We can agree to disagree.
We will.
If it goes in the end zone, I'm right and you're wrong, though.
Oh, it was there. It was there. We were just couldn't quite come up with it inside the 5. So I like the thought. I like the idea of execution. So they're only going to pick up 14 yards of field position. But nevertheless, Wayne County up 7-0, and the drone has finally landed, so we can get our attention back to football. Wayne County leads at 7-0, 11 minutes to play in the first half. Here on senior night, Wayne County leads the Eagles of Madison Southern. The number 5 ranked team in Class 5A. Wayne County comes in number 1 in Class 4A.
Ball's on the 20. 2 wide out to the right, 2 to the left. 1 back set. And the quarterback, Landon Stacy, a real dual threat. Has not carried it much, but I suspect, much like Lindsey, he is going to save those carries.
Yes.
They've got Atherton at home as they look for their first region. Nice play action, pitch and catch, and we absolutely just missed a tight end. Eads is going to go 80 yards. You sure you want to punt it? I say no. Touchdown, Madison Southern. He hits Nathaniel Eads. Wayne County misses him at the 30, Darren, and that's too easy. That is just too easy.
Yeah, one of the DBs came up, wasn't in good position there, and just completely overran the play. And as you said, he goes 80 yards, and the Eagles will look to quickly tie this one up now, pending the PAT.
As he hits Eads very dangerous, Darren. The 5'11", 195-pound senior makes a big play there to Nathan Eads. He goes under Nathaniel. I don't guess he'll care if we call him Nathan Eads. The kicker, Baylor Willis, to try to tie it here at the 10:51 mark of the first half. As got to wrap up. Kick is up, and it's not a great one, but it is good.
A little iffy there.
10:51 to play in the first half. Madison Southern 7, Wayne County 7. Presented by Alton Blakely Ford. You're listening to Cardinal Football on AM 1360 WFLW.
Get to Don Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Monticello now and choose from over 3,396 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Payments as low as $99. Pre-owned vehicles starting at $999 and up. The first and last stop for your next vehicle is Don Franklin in Monticello. Great vehicles, unheard of prices, and no wait on the lot financing. First-time buyers and trade-ins welcome at Don Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, North Main in Monticello. Check them out online at DonFranklinAuto.com.
Come to your Monticello Sonic before or after the next big game for their Car Hop Special. Buy a Sonic burger and onion rings for only $2.99. Enjoy Wing Night in America at Sonic on Thursdays. Buy one, get one free wings after 5 p.m. Thursdays. Sonic is your morning drink stop, offers 99-cent drink specials till 10 a.m. Happy hour daily, 2 to 5 at Sonic, East Kentucky 9, Monticello.
Landon Stacy hits his 15th touchdown pass of the season, an 80-yarder to Nathaniel Eads. And Eads, during that, he's been dangerous. That's his 5th touchdown reception, plus he's got 7 touchdowns receiving. Wayne County on the kick return, was that Shoemaker?
Yes.
We were still talking. We were still arguing off the air and on. No, it's a philosophical. No, but it's a philosophical difference. And I understand the conservative, your defense doesn't give up points, and I agree with you on that, except you're at home and you're on the 36, and it's 4 yards. Now, if it was 7 or 8, absolutely. I don't know what the distance is where you say it's okay to punt. I want you to ask Coach Thompson in the postgame if he thought about going for it on 4th and 4 on their 36.
All right, we'll see how it plays out.
All right. Well, obviously he didn't because he punted, but here we go. Wayne County. Inside give to Ruiz.
Nice.
Ruiz stays on his feet, gets all the way out to about the 37, Darren. And the original line of scrimmage, what was the original line of scrimmage? The 18, so that's the biggest running play of the night for Wayne County. And Ruiz gets the football out to the 37.
Yes. No, let's go 38.
Yeah, 38. First and 10. First down for Wayne County, number 6.
Yes.
I've still got Madison Southern with 3. More importantly, we're tied at 7. 10:25 to go. Trips to the right. This time they give it to Reeves. They're working off the left side. Nice job up near the midfield. They're going to say he was run out of, or actually gets up to the 48. That's going to be close to a first down there, Darren. Nice job of, that was Jordan Flynn.
Wow, that clock that says first down.
Yeah. First down, did I say number 6?
Number 7 now.
That was number 7, just like that. Wayne County's got it officially on the 49-yard line, their own 49.
2 plays, 2 running plays, 2 first downs for Wayne County. As this offense is getting on track here now. 10 minutes ago here in the first half play, all knotted up at 7.
Trips to the right. That's the wide side of the field. The lone setback is Ruiz. That time,
fumble.
They had to whistle down. They had to whistle down.
Ruiz was just fighting for his life as he was surrounded by white jerseys there deep in the backfield. He was just trying to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he was able to do so, and the ball came loose after he was down. 2nd and 10 now, 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I can't wait to the comments we get tonight, because, you know, the other time we were on, what was we, oh, the face mask. I'm telling you, people like good banter, I guess. Trips to the right, 2nd and 10, 8. I'm sorry, is that 9, 18 and counting? Lindsey dials it up deep. He's trying to hit Shoemaker, and lucky that one may not have been picked off. 3rd and 10. What's Lorenzo's passing numbers on tonight? I know it's been a mixed bag thus far.
Just 3 of 10, got good yards, 76 yards, but just 30% completion percentage.
Let's make for a long game, and I understand we are not paid how long the game goes then.
That's been my understanding over these past several years, yes.
Okay, good to know. 9:12 to play first half. We're knotted at 7. Wayne County and Madison Southern on the deuce, AM 1360. Trip to the right, one back set. They do the quick tunnel screen to Simpson. Stetson's going to have to get it on his own. He gets 5. Does he get the first down, Darren?
I think he's got it. Good block upfield by his fellow receiver, Aubrey Weaver. Haven't called his name on a reception yet tonight. Yes, they're moving the chains.
That'll be 8th first down of the night for Wayne County.
Just a swing pass out in the flat to Simpson, and he gets all of it on his own base.
Yeah, he give 2 in the pass and 9 on the run, and he gets about 11. They're going to actually put it at the 41. I hope we don't get there's another 4th and 4 situation. 8:50 and counting to go first half. Trips to the left, the wide side of the field. They're in that pistol gun, and whatever you want to call it. Now they try to go right with Ruiz. He makes one man miss, makes the second one miss, gets down near about the 36-yard line.
Just a quick toss sweep to the right side of the formation. Ruiz is going to pick up 5.
On the short side, going to the
maybe
short.
6. Give him 6.
I give him 6.
Yes.
Can we agree on that?
Yes, I agree with you, sir.
Ben Vickery agrees. Put it at the 35. 2nd and 4. 8:20 and counting to go. Wayne County looking to go 9-1. To my knowledge, Darren Vickery, Wayne County has never finished a regular season 9-1. That'd be the 2nd most successful regular season in the history. They're looking for Weaver on a streak, and they got him. He just, oh my goodness, at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Cardinals! Officially from the 35-yard line.
The aforementioned Aubrey Weaver. Just said we hadn't called his name in the passing game yet, and he answers big time with a 35-yard touchdown strike from senior Lorenzo Lindsey. Hits him in stride on a deep crossing route. He does a good job of quickly turning that one upfield before he goes out of bounds. Gets Wayne County on the board yet again. Raleigh Woods will now attempt the PAT.
Woods, Automatica Grammatica coming into tonight. He's 42 of 46. The other 4 have been blocked. Now he's 43 of 47. 7:53 to play in the first half. Wayne County 14, Madison Southern 7. Presented by Alton Blakely Ford. You're listening to AM 1360, Southern Gospel Mornings and Country Classic Afternoons. WFLW. Yeehaw.
Custom Vinyl by Bridget offers vinyl wall decals, specializing in weddings, classroom lettering, and teacher gifts. Find us on Etsy at Custom Vinyl by Bridget. Wall decals, car decals, boat lettering, personalized gift items for all occasions are available at Custom Vinyl by Bridget. John and Bridget Lefevers, proud supporters of Wayne County Cardinal football.
Back at Jewel Field, Wayne County has just retaken the lead on a 35-yard touchdown strike from Lindsey to Weaver. Wayne County leads at 14-7. Now to kick off to the Eagles with 7:53 to go here in the first half of action.
Woods. Low Squibber going to be taken at the 16-yard line by Madison Southern up to the 25. Gets out of past the 30.
That's at number 10 again.
Why don't we have somebody check with the Madison Southern broadcast team down there?
That would require some effort.
And you did bring everything but a pen tonight. I couldn't ask for.
I brought 3 out of 4 things that I was to bring.
I've got the interview with Coach Thompson.
I've got a notebook, and I've got rosters.
I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to your little packet you used to carry, your little folder. Hey, football's going to be officially spotted on the 33. 1st and 10 for Southern. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 to the right. Inside give to Smith. He's hit, but he carries Nito and carries him out to about the 36, Darren, or 37. I tell you what, he's a strong runner after contact. Give him 4, call it 2nd and 6. Put the football up at the 37-yard line.
Was it Madden that came up with that term years ago, yak, yards after contact? And he's certainly one of those guys that racks up a lot of those yak yardages.
I thought yak was yards after catch. You're going with yards after contact. You're using
you can use it in either context, I believe.
2 to the left. Now they put the man in motion. That is Richardson. Are they faking the jet? Yes. Stacy just going to keep it. And Wayne County had a chance to tackle him back to the line of scrimmage, but they whiff on that, and Stacy calls his own number.
I'll mark him just shy, about a yard shy, looks like. He scooted past the first down mark, but that knee came down at about the 42, so they're going to be shy a yard. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
If you're wondering why we're at a little bit of a delay, Darren, that drone, we had a drone delay to start the second quarter.
A Star Wars fan over there or something, I guess. I don't know.
3rd and 1. They are in the wishbone. 2 tie, or double tie. Inside give to Smith. He falls forward. I don't know if he got it.
Going to be close.
I don't know if he got it. I hope they hustle in.
I hope they let the guy on the far side mark, because he's got him well short. The guy on our side is giving him the first down. Let's see which one they're going to go with. They're going to go with the guy on our side, unfortunately.
The PA man, Dan Victor.
Coach Receivers does not like that. He's giving them the double fist, the double hands down on that one.
That was terrible.
The guy on the Madison Southern side, he's coming in with a right foot spot. He's going to be at least a half yard, if not a full yard short. But they gave the white hat looked at the man on our side of the field, and he had a much more positive view of the game by Smith on that play. And it looks like that's going to give him a first down. Yep,
that was just a bad spot. If you was in the NFL, you'd ask for a
video review on that.
4th first down of the night for the Eagles of Madison Southern. 14-7, Wayne County leads. 2 top 5 ranked teams in their classification. If you go to the AP, Wayne County's 1 in 4A, and Madison Southern, this is a team that beat Pulaski 60-21. Very good football team. 1st and 10. Football, I guess you can put it out to the 43 now, Darren. They fake the quick screen. He's feeling pressure. Tunnel screen. He hits Smith, and somebody's got to tackle him. We're going to get a hold on Madison Southern, thank goodness. As Smith, he's going down the sideline there, and they finally run him out after a gain of about 25, but we got a flag back at the 45-yard line.
That was a really good play call. I like the play call by Coach Clark there at Madison Southern. Wayne County been beginning to get pressure on the quarterback Stacy, so they go with the screen over the middle there, but it looks like it's going to be a hold. It's going to back that first down gain up.
Yeah.
Madison Southern.
What was it?
That good play.
Plus 20, 25 yards is now going to be 3rd penalty of the night on Southern, Darren. I have them officially with 30 yards in penalties. That ball's all the way back to the 35, Darren.
Big
so now they're
first
and 18. They're first and about 18.
Wayne County's defense really needs to take advantage of that. That's a big break there. That was going to get them deep into Cardinal territory, but it's negated by the hold.
When you see that jailbreak as a defensive lineman, you got to realize something's going on. Now they motion to trips to the left. They're putting up the big play card over there. And they're calling, I think I heard 49 Thunder. And they're just running the quick option out, trying to go to the left hole.
Tackle.
Nice job.
Ruiz. Wow.
Hey, Darren, you like that? 49 Thunder is the 4-back going to the 9 hole.
Wow.
It was just a sweep left on the little toss sweep.
Maybe German Ruiz heard that because he came up from run support in the nickel package there, and he just blew that play up for another loss. Going to be back 2nd and 18 now. 2nd and 8. No, deeper than that.
Yeah,
I'm reading the board.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's much
2nd
deeper.
and 24.
Yeah.
2nd and 24. 1 back set. Now they fake the jet sweep, and they've got a man wide open.
Goodness.
He is wide open. Luckily, he overthrown. I'm not sure what we're doing here for Wayne County as they had Eade. Darren, he went on a little misdirection. Nathaniel Eade.
He had the 80-yard touchdown for their lone score on the night, so that's certainly a man you need to cover, and there was no one within 20 yards of him. He was streaking down the Cardinal sideline here, right at the 50-yard line in front of it, And if safety could have taken a little more time, put a little more air into that, that would have been an easy walk-in touchdown for the Eagles to tie this one up. Wayne County gets yet another break after the holding penalty, and now that one, 3rd and 26.
Now they check in Stetson Simpson in the dime package, Darren. First time we've seen Stetson Simpson
on defense
all year. Why not week 10? Good chance to get him in there. And this time they give an inside give to Smith, and he's going to get, he picks up 4 or 5, gets back to the 37-yard line. But that'll be well short. They're going to put it on the 37. And Wayne County a chance to go in by 2 scores. If Wayne County can go up 2 scores going into half,
huge momentum boost.
It would almost be like I forgot about that punt that we argued about.
Almost. Well, then also the good thing is we get the ball after deferring. We won the coin toss and deferred to the second half, so that would certainly be in our favor.
Ruiz back at the 25 now after that last punt. Punting from the 37. Wayne County with good pressure. High kick. Ruiz going to have to let it just hit. He punts from his 37 down to about the Wayne County...
32 or 3?
No. They're going to put it on about the 28. Actually, the 27.
Yes.
So that's a 36-yard punt, no return, correct? 27 gives you 13 there, or gives you 23 there. What did I say officially? 35 is... The punt is 35, according to Ben Vickery. That is the 4th punt of the night for Madison Southern. Darren, other than one big play, but Madison Southern is a grinded-out team. It's the reason if you're Wayne County with a football on your own 27, see if you can hit a big one here. They try to pull, little sweep outside with Ruiz. He cuts back in, gets up near the 30, and that will be a gain of a couple. Is Wayne County got some good yardage on that earlier, but they've kind of closed that down a little bit the last couple times.
Certainly here you want to, at the very least, pick up a first down, try to chew up this clock. You don't want to have to punt it away right back. You don't want to go 3 and out here and give Madison Southern a chance to tie this game up here before the half. So Wayne County needs to, at the very least, love to get points on the board, but at the very least, chew up some clock and at least get a first down or 2.
8 first downs for the Cardinals, 4 for the Eagles. Wayne County has not committed a turnover nor a penalty here in the almost first half. Lindsey's rolling right. Incomplete. Had Simpson for the first down. Yeah. Had him up at about the 40, Darren, and just...
one of those where you're turning as a receiver and wanting to get upfield as quick as you can, and you just take your eyes off the ball to see if there's anyone upfield, and just that split second cost Wayne County the first down there. So it falls incomplete. 3rd and 10 now for Wayne County, or 3rd and 8 rather. 3rd and 8, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Wayne County at their own 30-yard line.
See, I think this pace is a little bit favors Madison Southern more than it does Wayne County. Trip to the right, the short side of the field. Good snap. Lindsey, now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's still looking. He's going to throw for the downs. And I think well underthrown. And Stetson Simpson saves an interception down at the 27 as he split the difference there, Darren. And Lorenzo, his stats for the night, not very efficient in that pass game.
No, and that's someone that he trusts, he has a rapport with, that he can, doesn't mind throwing it up for grabs, but that was so severely underthrown that Simpson had to just battle back, and credit Stetson to get back and break that up.
Credit to Madison Southern defense, though. Nobody was open that I've seen on that play.
Credit our offensive line. They've been giving Lindsey all kinds of time to throw the ball.
Woods punting it from his 32. At his right, I think he was punting it from his 32, and it wasn't his best punt. He tries to angle it, and that's a 26-yard punt with no return. As Woods now has back-to-back net 26 yards.
Just as I was fearful of 3 and out for Wayne County. Their second 3 and out on the night, I believe is what I've got them down for. So they go 3 and out and give good field position as the Eagles will take over at their own 42-yard line, 2:58 to play the first half, and they still have all 3 timeouts in their back pocket as well.
If you're Wayne County, I mean, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense here. Now they put a man in motion. It's Richardson. This time on the jet, they're going to give it to him, and Wayne County missed him 3 times. But they don't miss him the 4th time. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6. Aubrey Weaver steps up. That was just a little jet sweep there by Hunter Richardson, their leading receiver with 474 yards and 4 touchdowns. Richardson, I didn't have him with, he's not one of their top 5 rushers. So that time they tried a little jet sweep for 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Now they do the quick screen, and that should be good for a little quick hit or a curl. That was complete to I'm looking here. That was the...
What number caught that, Ben? Did you catch? I
That
couldn't see.
was the guy you don't have.
Number 10.
That could be Clay Tinsley, who ordinarily wears number 15. Tinsley come in tonight with 8 catches, 121 yards. First down, number 5 for Southern. Inside give to Smith. Wayne County may miss him once, but Turner in there on the assist on the second one. He's going to pick up 3 or 4, get inside the 45 of Wayne County. Clock's rolling, 2:05 to go. And just what you did not want to happen is Madison Southern in scoring position. They have the football inside, we're going to call it actually the 43-yard line. Stacy rolling to his right, He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be hit. Nice. He's going to be hit back at the 42.
Chris Dunnigan, good stop.
Again.
Good stop. That's going to chew up a lot of clock, too. Thought they might take a time out there, but they're going to try to hurry up and get this third down play off.
They're going to put him at the 41. It's 3rd and 4. Wayne County, a little late transition, and 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. They're working from the right hash. The right side is the short side. Stacy just going to call his own number, and he falls forward. Probably going to get the first down. He needed to get the 38. The wide hash already hammering the...
I think they're going to take a timeout. He's going to be well short.
You think it's going to be well short?
Yeah, I think, yeah. He's going to be
38.
Short. And Coach Clark saw that.
Fourth and yards. Good coaches. Darren, let's keep it right here.
Let's do it, buddy.
You talk about John Clark. In his 7th year, he's won 3 straight district championships. Took over a program that was pretty in tough situations.
Well, I was going to say, just credit him. Yes, he had a once-in-a-lifetime player in Damian Harris.
And he never won the district with Damian Harris.
And he's built and sustained a really good program. And, Shannon, let's thank our sponsors. 2017 Cardinal Football is being brought to you by Alton Blakely Ford, Citizens National Bank, State Farm Agent Mylon Wright, the Wayne County Outlook, Mayor Jeffrey Edwards in the city of Monticello, Subway, Transamerica Agent Sheridan Wright, County Judge Executive Mike Anderson, and the Wayne Physical Court. Wayne Hardwood, Dr. Sawyer at Sawyer Eye Care, the City Pool Hall, Mill Springs Christian Church, Bertrand's Valero, Don Franklin of Monticello, Sonic, Custom Vinyl Designs by Bridget, State Farm Agent Bo Hawkins, Monticello Machine Shop, Rhonda Hetfield Jeffers, Attorney at Law, Ironman Recycling, Farm Bureau, Monticello Banking Company, Sloan's Trophies Awards, and Carolyn and Turner, Attorneys at Law.
4th and 1. I think Stacy will go right under center here. Him or Smith. 4th and 1. Now they show the jet. They give it, and he didn't get it. My goodness, Chris Dunnigan just nailed Carter Smith in the backfield. Lost yards. Now if you're Wayne County, how about you get a field goal here, Darren?
That was a massive hit by Chris Dunnigan, but yet still Carter Smith was hit 4 yards deep in the backfield. He still bounced off and got a couple yards.
Well, he got
he didn't gain yards, but from where he was hit, he was able to go forward. But a big hit, nice 4th down stop by Chris Dunnigan and that Cardinal defensive unit. Wayne County now, they have 3 timeouts at their disposal and a minute 11 on the clock here in the first half.
I think you go for the downs here a little bit. I think if you can get on the other side of the 40, you need to pick up 20 before you're all out. From their own 39.
Going for it all right here.
He's got Weaver open at the 35. And he dropped. Did he drop it or was it? Oh, man. You won't get many plays like that again, as Weaver was on the far sideline over on
same play that they scored the 35-yard touchdown pass with, just going to the opposite side of the field. He had that one right at the Eagle 30-yard line, was going to be able to turn that one upfield and maybe get a touchdown. It looked like the safety had an angle on him, but at the very least, it was going to put Wayne County in great position there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 1:04 on the clock.
Pulaski down 10-0 to Collins, and Wiley Kane, the 5A's leading passer, out for the season.
Oh, goodness.
Lindsey, pass complete to Simpson. Simpson down to the 49.
That'll be a first down.
That'll be a first down, number 9. And Wayne County now with 3 timeouts, 59 seconds to play. They are at the 48-yard line of Madison Southern.
A good senior experienced decision by Stetson Simpson, not trying to fight for extra yards, getting the first down catch, and then just stepping out of bounds and saving a timeout, saving some precious time on that clock. 59 seconds now.
Trips to the right, tight end to the left. The lone setback is Ruiz. And Lindsey just throws it up there, and that's a terrible throw, and it's intercepted at the 31. We may have a tie ball game, Darren. Finally, Wayne County tackles him at the 40. But you have first down. He just threw it up in the air, and your senior quarterback, tough decision there for Lorenzo, as I know he was feeling pressure and flushed out. throw it out of bounds, live to fight another day.
Yeah, threw that one into about 3 white jerseys, and that was an easy pick for Madison Southern. And now they're set up in great position with 2 timeouts, and they're in Cardinal territory at the 41-yard line. And this back-and-forth affair has been a really clean played ball game until this final minute.
1st and 10. Southern, they're in Wayne County territory. Stacy's got all day to throw. Finally, he's going to be sacked. Brumley is in there. As he held the ball forever, did Landon Stacy. And the clock stopped immediately there as Madison Southern will take their 2nd timeout. Colby Brumley was in there. Chris Dunnigan was in there. And football is back at the 46. But Darren, I'll tell you what. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll come back. You're listening to Cardinal Football presented by Alton Blakely Ford on WFLW AM 1360.
Think about your home. What do you see? Do you just see 2 stories or the stories of your toddler's first steps? Now think about your car. Do you see an odometer reading or your kids reading in the back seat? Other insurance companies just see a house. They just see a car. But a State Farm agent sees what your home and your car really mean to you. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Call State Farm agent Bo Hawkins in Monticello at 753-0292.
Pretty good crowd in both end zones here. I believe this game is being billed as the Cincher Bowl. Cincher is sponsoring the event tonight. Local business here. I think they're hiring folks. Got a new contract. Football's at the 46. It's 2nd and about 15. They put the jet left, and it's that halfback pass, Darren, and they've got a man. They overthrew.
Weaver was there. Weaver picked up on that one.
That was Castile. And Darren, I mentioned in the pregame they've had 3 different guys, 3 different halfbacks throw passes or wideouts. You're checking on something, Darren.
Coach Thompson usually doesn't run anymore. Men of our age don't often run, and he was running full speed. So Weaver was there, but he evidently bit on a little too much to Coach Thompson's liking. That's something I'm sure, as you mentioned, that they'd seen in film and covered. Yeah. So Coach Thompson giving a little extra coaching tips there.
Football still in Wayne County territory at the 46. Stacy just going to call his own number, and Wayne County misses him twice, and they wrap him up there down at the 40. That was Weaver.
After some words of wisdom, Coach Thompson clapping for him now. So Weaver steps up, makes a good open field tackle on the very dangerous dual threat quarterback Stacy, who's being held in check for the most part.
Southern's going to try to score a touchdown here, Darren, as they are down to the 40. Stacy calls his own number.
They're going to call their last time out here.
And leave it for one play?
Yeah.
Hey, both coaches are using this a little bit as a lab. It's a teaching lab.
Yeah, because this game is not going to hurt either one of them with a loss other than momentum. Their position, their seeding for the playoffs is already set.
They do take a timeout with 2.3, and do want to remind you, playoffs start next Friday night here at Louisville, and I believe it'll be Louisville Valley. Should Louisville Moore lose, it would be
really convoluted. The coaches tell me today there's a lot of different things.
I think it's going to be Moore. And here's what I think. Moore's the 2nd-best team in that district. I feel that way. They are playing their first year of 4A. They won 7 games as a 3A school last year. They moved up. Talking off there with Coach Thompson, he's like, didn't even realize Moore was in that district about a month ago. Well, because it was their first year. And it's a new region. It's a whole new setup.
Yeah, I wish we were still with someone close like Mercer and them. That just makes no sense to me to force a team to travel 3 hours instead of 1 hour.
Well, look how many, as we've mentioned many times, Mercer, East, West,
Taylor County.
3 of them are already in your region, and they're going for a little hook and lateral here. They throw it to Smith, and he's going to be short of the first down, and that will end the first half of play. Wayne County 14, Madison Southern 7. Kevin Jones is going to join us at the half. Let's do the scoring summary. Lorenzo Lindsay, a 1-yard touchdown run. The Riley Woods PAT made it Wayne County 7-0 with 3:32 to play in the opening quarter. After me and Darren Vickery come to blows over a punt attempt that Wayne County ended up punting, the next play after...
You should know better than to disagree with me.
Well, you should know, yeah. Landon Stacy, 1 play later, an 80-yard touchdown pass to Nathaniel Eads. That made this, and after the Baylor Willis kick, we were knotted at 7. Wayne County grabs the lead on a Lorenzo Lindsay 35-yard touchdown pass to Aubrey Weaver, and the PAT by Riley Woods, and that was at the 7:53 mark. That leaves us with our halftime score. Wayne County 14, Madison Southern 7. Back with Kevin Jones. We're going to be talking to him as the cross-country coach as the Super Regionals are tomorrow at Cave Lake Park, Cave Lake Run Park, and I can't wait to hear about the weather forecast and all that's going on. Don't go anywhere. Plus, we're going to have the Citizens National Bank halftime report. That's coming up as well. Keep it locked right here. You're listening to AM 1360 WFLW. Monticello.
It's the 5th annual Rocktober Tent event at Alton Blakely's family of dealerships. Rock bottom prices on 500 new and pre-owned vehicles all in one location. This is the biggest automotive sales event in Somerset's history. But it's for 4 days only. Rocktober 25th through the 28th. Alton Blakely Ford, Alton Blakely Mazda, and Alton Blakely Honda come together in one location with incredible once-a-year deals on every Ford, Mazda, and Honda. How incredible? $12,000 off a 2017 F-150 XLT. Lease a 2017 Honda CR for just $349 a month with 0 down. No hidden fees, just $349 a month. Plus, get huge savings and discounts on the Mazda you've been dreaming of. Then zoom off immediately with Mazda's patented quick credit approval. If you're one of the first 15 each day to take a test drive, you'll get a smartwatch. It's Alton Blakely's 5th annual Rocktober Tent event through October 28th. All 3 dealerships in one location at Alton Blakely Ford, Highway 27, Somerset.
Prices plus taxes and fees. Discounts require approved financing with FMCC or Honda Finance and 1995 Renewer Trade and Farm Bureau membership.
Monticello Machine Shop is well known for their 70-plus years of service. The Machine Shop is now making it easier for customers to get help after hours with their on-call service for parts emergencies. For a $25 fee, simply call 606-278-2494 after hours for assistance. Monticello Machine offers gift certificates for special occasions or those hard-to-buy-for folks on your Christmas gift list. Monticello Machine opens 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays on North Main. Come by or call 348-5791.
The law office of Rhonda Hatfield Jeffers, PLLC, is a proud supporter of Wayne County football. Located at 106 College Street in Somerset, allow Rhonda to provide your injury or disability claim, the experience you need, and the attention you deserve. Call the office at 606-679-0021 or visit online at rhjlawoffice.com. This is an advertisement.
Ironman Recycling proudly supports the Wayne County Cardinals. Ironman Recycling continues to pay cash money for cans, copper, brass, batteries, and steel. They're now open weekdays from 8 to 4:30 and Saturdays till noon. Ironman Recycling pays top dollar for junk cars or heavy equipment and pickups available. If you need extra cash, bring your recyclables to Ironman Recycling weekdays from 8 to 4:30 or Saturdays till noon, just off West Kentucky 90 behind Foothills Country Meats in Monticello. Call 340-8198.
What's your favorite thing to see in Kentucky? The answer's different for everybody. But whatever you do, don't let the last thing you see be your phone. Join Kentucky Farm Bureau in getting the word out about the risks of distracted driving. Encourage others to drive distraction-free and pledge to do so yourself. A message brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau. KFB loves KY.
See your local agents, DJ Morgan, Stacy Dotson in the Farm Bureau building on North Main.
Citizens National Bank halftime report is coming up. Darren Vickery will have all the stats from what's been an odd first half, to put it. Both teams are playing hard. I don't know how well both teams are playing. Joined by, and I'm not fighting either team. Kevin Jones, would you not agree? A very odd first half.
It's pretty vanilla. I mean, there's not a whole lot of color to this, you know.
It's like the last exhibition game of the NFL season.
The Thomas More of games, so to speak, maybe, you know. I don't know. It's just, I mean, not a whole lot of excitement, so to speak, you know. So.
I tell you where there'll be a lot of excitement is tomorrow at Cave Lake Park. Darren was just here behind me, but Kevin, talk about what all's going on at the Super Regionals tomorrow.
Yeah, Shannon, we're hosting what they call a Super Region up at Cave Lake Event Park in the Mill Springs community. These 6 regional championship games, or 6 regional championship races that day. We've got 40 schools on tap to race tomorrow. We will host Class A races, Region 6, which includes schools like Somerset, Williamsburg.
Is Cumberland County in that?
Cumberland County, no, they go west. And then we'll host Class 2A races, which include us, Corbin, Boyle, teams like that. And we'll finish it up with the Class 3A races, girls and boys, with teams like Pulaski, Southwestern, Harlan County, North Laurel. It's a big day. It's an event that takes a whole lot of work to get to that point, and a lot of folks involved on race day, and just getting to the starting line.
And what time does the event start tomorrow?
First race will begin at 1 o'clock. Historically, we've always started that thing of a morning around 9 o'clock. The past few years we've hosted, but it's ACT test date tomorrow, and so we backed everything up till after lunch to give folks a chance to. If you're a student wanting to take the ACT, then you're not going to miss a race because of that.
That's pretty tough. That is your biggest race of the year. That is your regional tournament.
It is.
That is your play-in to make the state.
That's correct. That's the regional championships. And depending on how things go tomorrow, whether we get to race again next Saturday at the Kentucky Horse Park. And, with us, Wayne County, we got a chance on the boys' side to qualify as a team. We got to run pretty well, but we got a chance. And then we got the lone girl runner, Nicole Hesse. She's got a chance to qualify as an individual. So excited about tomorrow. I think our kids are. We've had a really good week of practice. We've had a good season. That's what I told our kids this afternoon. That at the beginning of the year, we knew we were young, and I promised them that I would work hard if they would work hard, and I would have patience with them. And we've continued to get better each week, and I think that's the barometer of the program.
Last week you had a nice event up there, and how many different schools were represented?
We had 27 schools represented last week.
Unique runners or unique?
Correct, yeah, 27 distinct schools, and that's probably been our biggest, outside the super region, our biggest standalone individual meet that we've held since I've been coaching, and we had 160. We had 160 males in the high school boys race, so that's a big event for Cave Lake.
I'm just curious. Everything has a capacity. What would be the capacity of runners that Cave Lake could handle?
It's almost limitless. The biggest thing is your starting line, and we could have almost a quarter-mile starting line if we had to. And so you're talking.
And I know people. It would be based a little bit like these huge marathons you go to. What you've run would probably give you your position where you want, kind of what your time is, maybe.
Yeah, kind of. But I mean, we could easily put 400 to 500 runners on the starting line, easily, and we could go farther than that. Like I said, we could expand the starting line out, almost a quarter of a mile, and still be good. And once they get started, then they kind of spread out. So it's limit. Years ago they had the Meet of Champions there, which you had 200 and 300 runners in each race, so it wouldn't be that big a deal. Whether you've got 5 schools or 55 schools, the prep work is the same.
I was just curious. I didn't know if there ever comes a time but now each race tomorrow is individual.
Correct.
You start, and I know the start time, as you mentioned, here I was getting ready to bounce up there at about 8:30 or 8:20, but
you sleep in.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to do that.
Hopefully the weather will be, hopefully the rain will be moved out for us in the morning. Don't mind the cold, don't mind the rain, but when you put those two together, it makes for a pretty miserable day. So we're hoping that the rain moves out, and
Now, you're a former runner, even at the collegiate level, not only high school-wise. Is there a certain degree? I know a lot of times when I hosted races, I've never ran a race, obviously, but as I've hosted, cold weather sometimes favors runners a little bit, doesn't it?
It does, and tomorrow they're giving the temps anywhere from 48 to 52, and I really think that's the prime temperature to run in. It's not too hot, not too cold, and I remember last year, and of course you do too, at the super region, is about 75, 78 degrees, and we had some folks that had some heat issues up there, so I don't think we'll have that problem tomorrow. But I think the cooler the weather, not cold, but cool weather, I think it's
would 62 be about right, maybe?
Probably, yeah. I mean, that would be fine. No humidity and things like that. So
1 o'clock tomorrow, you can pay one admission for all day and enjoy 6 different regional champions being crowned.
Yeah, a lot of good runners tomorrow in the southeastern part of Kentucky. So I mean, this will be my third
super regional, and I really enjoy watching the athletes. They're putting everything they got. It's their opportunity to make it to that next level, the state meet.
That's right.
Kevin, best of luck. Thanks for coming by. I know you got a busy night here on campus.
Yeah.
Senior night bands doing their final performance of the regular season. You've had to find a drone.
Yeah, we found it.
Okay. And just a lot of fun stuff going on. I know it's the Central Bowl as well. Thanks for stopping by on this busy night, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Shannon. Appreciate it.
Wayne County had won 3 regions before last year, or 4 regions in a row. Last year they were the region runner-up to Boyle County. Should be a good day of running. That's tomorrow. It's right here in Wayne County. Why would you miss it? When we come back, Citizens National Bank halftime report and more. You're listening to Cardinal Football as Wayne County leads Madison Southern 14-7 at the half on AM 1360 WFLW and broadcasting around the world at WKYM.com.
Cardinal fans know results matter on the field. They also matter in the courtroom. Carroll and Turner are your hometown attorneys with proven results all across the state. Whether you've been injured, been the victim of medical negligence, or are facing criminal charges, the attorneys at Carroll and Turner can deliver for you just as they have for countless others. Stop by at 56 Court Street or call 348-9767 to schedule your free consultation. This is an advertisement.
The Wayne County Outlook proudly supports our community and Wayne County schools. The Outlook brings you the latest in local news weekly, from top stories to upcoming events, school news, and now Wayne County football. Stop by the Outlook Tuesday and pick up a newspaper or subscribe to the Outlook by calling 348-3338. Local subscriptions $26, senior citizens $20. Check out the Outlook's website at wcoutlook.com. The Wayne County Outlook, 45 East Columbia Avenue, Monticello. Your hometown newspaper since 1904.
The best way to end distracted driving is to educate everyone about the dangers it poses on our streets and highways. This is Officer Stevens with Monticello Police Department. Any type of behavior that draws your attention away from driving is dangerous. Wait till later to talk and text, or pull over safely to the side of the road. Help make our roadways safer.
The Kentucky Children's Hospital works to offer the finest pediatric health care to over 60,000 children annually all across central and eastern Kentucky. Now your local Subway restaurants are giving you a chance to help with the purchase of a cookie that cares. Now through November 5th, Subway will donate 10 cents from every cookie sold up to a total of $10,000 to the Kentucky Children's Hospital. Enjoy a cookie that cares, a little something sweet that offers a lot of hope from Subway.
Eat fresh at your Monticello Subway on North Main next to Lake Cumberland Jewelry and Pond.
Wayne County leads Madison Southern 14-7 at the half on senior night from Jewell Field. We'll take this short time out and hear this message from Citizens National Bank. When we come back, we'll have all the first half highlights and stats, all a part of the Citizens National Bank halftime report.
Hey kids, it's Moolah Moose time. At Citizens National Bank, we pay for excellent grades. For every A on your report card, Citizens National Bank will put $1 into your Moolah Moose account, up to $10 per grading period. Bring your parent or guardian with you to open your Moolah Moose savings account today. Stop by any Citizens National Bank location and let us start rewarding you for your hard work. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together, member FDIC.
You are listening to the Citizens Bank National Halftime Report. The number 1 team in the state in Class 4A, Wayne County, leads 14-7 over the number 5 team in the state in Class 5A, the Madison Southern Eagles. In the first half of action for Wayne County, they were able to manage 200 total yards of offense in the first half. They did that via 9 first downs. 66 of that yardage was coming on the ground, 134 through the air for Wayne County. Wayne County played a clean game penalty-wise and turnover-wise. No penalties, no turnovers in the first half of action for Wayne County. Wayne County, they were 3 of 6 on third down conversions in the first half, and as we said, 200 total yards in that first half of action. For Madison Southern, they picked up 191 yards of total offense, 97 coming on the ground, 94 through the air for the Eagles. They picked up 5 first downs. However, they committed 3 penalties, did the Eagles, in the first half of action. They were only able to manage 1 of 7 third down conversions and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions for Madison Southern in the first half. Individually for each team, starting with Wayne County, on the ground attack, German Reeves rushed 11 times for 54 yards. Lorenzo Lindsay carried it 3 times for 12. Through the air, Lindsay was 6 of 17 for 134 yards, had a touchdown pass completion, but also had an interception as well in the first half. For Simpson, he leads the way. Stetson Simpson, 4 catches for the Cardinals for 88 yards. Aubrey Weaver had 1 catch, but it was a big one. It goes for 35 yards and a touchdown. Grant Shoemaker had a catch as well for 11 yards. Individually for Madison Southern in the first half of action, quarterback Stacy leads them in rushing with 7 carries for 38 yards. Eads 2 carries for 31 yards. The big senior leader of the offensive back for Madison Southern, Smith, he had 10 carries but was only able to pick up 23 yards in the first half. Richardson had 1 carry for 5 yards. Through the air, Stacy was 5 of 8 for 85 yards and a touchdown. Castile, he attempted a pair of passes, completed 1 for 9 yards. Receiving for Madison Southern, Eads had 3 catches for 83 yards and the touchdown.
Did you find out who the elusive number 10 is?
And player number 10 was, as you guessed it would be, it was Clay Tinsley. Tinsley had 1 catch in the first half for 6 yards. Benton had 2 catches for 5. So 200 yards of offense in the first half for Wayne County, 191 for the Eagles, and we have a 14-7 ball game, Shannon, here at the half. Wayne County leads it on senior night.
What an outstanding performance by the Wayne County High School band, and you know those seniors, it's a special night for them. They had senior night as well, and a little late getting all the debris off the field. It's quite a show, but we're going to be ready for second half action. We'll have it for you in 2 minutes. Wayne County 14, Madison Southern 7. You've been listening to the Citizens National Bank halftime report on WFLW, AM 1360.
Citizens National Bank is proud to be a part of the Wayne County community. They proudly support Wayne County schools in academics and athletics. Citizens National Bank offers the best in banking services, and they will give you the attention you deserve for checking or saving, building your credit, or questions about a new home or business. Citizens National Bank is here to help you. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Feeling stuck in a state of compensation stagnation? You know, another year with no raise. Then let State Farm agent Marlon Wright of North Main and Monticello help get you to a better state with a discount double check that can stretch your hard-earned dollars a little further. He'll go through your car insurance to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Discounts that could add up to 40%. Put a few $100 extra in your pocket. Sound good? Then get your budget to a better state by calling State Farm agent Marlon Wright at 348-8812. Discounts may vary state to state.
Wayne Hardwoods on the Whiteway Inn Road in Monticello is now buying logs and standing timber. If you have logs or standing timber to sell, stop by Wayne Hardwoods just off the 90 bypass on the Whiteway Inn Road in Monticello, or call 348-0411 for Wayne Hardwoods.
It's the 5th annual Rocktober Tent event at Alton Blakely's family of dealerships. Rock bottom prices on 500 new and pre-owned vehicles all in one location. This is the biggest automotive sales event in Somerset's history, but it's for 4 days only. Rocktober 25th through the 28th, Alton Blakely Ford, Alton Blakely Mazda, and Alton Blakely Honda come together in one location with incredible once-a-year deals on every Ford, Mazda, and Honda. How incredible? $12,000 off a 2017 F-150 XLT. Lease a 2017 Honda CR-V for just $349 a month with 0 down. No hidden fees, just $349 a month. Plus, get huge savings and discounts on the Mazda you've been dreaming of. Then zoom off immediately with Mazda's patented quick credit approval. If you're one of the first 15 each day to take a test drive, you'll get a smartwatch. It's Alton Blakely's 5th annual Rocktober Tent event through October 28th. All 3 dealerships in one location at Alton Blakely Ford, Highway 27, Somerset.
Prices plus taxes and fees. Discounts require approved financing with FMCC or Honda Finance and $19.95 Renew Trade and Farm Bureau membership.
Wayne County's Reed takes it to 20. He's at the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, all the way down to the 45, and it almost was a horse collar. Nice return by German Ruiz after that short kick by Madison Southern. Guess who kicked off for him, Darren? Who? Carter Smith. What a nice player he is.
He can do it all, that's for sure, offensively, defensively.
Wayne County with a football. They are at the 45 of Southern. Excellent field position. Cardinals going with that bunch formation to the right, and they try the counterplay, and Ruiz gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Tackled by who? Carter Smith.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippier here in the second half, and I'd like to see a little more spirit, as both teams very classy football programs, and 2 out of the last 4 times these teams have played, it's resulted in the overtime game. Wayne County just 2-8 all time against. They defeated Damian Harris down here as a freshman at Southern in overtime.
So sophomore year, last time we played them, correct? Yes.
I think that was in 11 or 12. 2011 or 12. 2nd and 9. Lindsey looking. He's got Simpson down at the 30, 25, 20. Inside the 20. He is tackled there by Castile, Jordan Castile. He of the man with 6 interceptions.
Who had the interception in the first half? Did he have the interception? Who had that? I didn't catch that earlier.
I didn't.
There was about three
yeah,
guys there for it. But first down there for Wayne County, and a really good slant route run by Stetson Simpson. Good job catching that ball. It was a little bit high. He caught it in stride, turned upfield. Wayne County in great striking position here, all due to the German Ruiz kick return.
Are they on about the 18, Darren? And they tried that run with Ruiz, and there's just nothing there.
Yeah, line of scrimmage is 18, and I don't know that he's going to get back to it. I believe he's going to lose it at least a yard there, maybe 2.
He's back to the, he's back to the 20. First negative play for Wayne County on the night, isn't it, Darren?
I believe so.
You don't want, a chance to go up 2 scores here. You're certainly in Woods' range for a field goal, but man, when you put 6 on the board, you want to do that, and that really allows your defense to pin it back a little. Ruiz still getting his gear together, had to relace his cleat there. 2nd and 12 from the 20. Lindsey looking, he's got Simpson, underthrows him. Had him down at about the 10.
Would have been a good pickup, would have been a couple yards shy, but would have been a good second down pickup. 3rd and 12 now, 3rd and 12. Wayne County in the red zone, just inside the ball mark, just inside the 20 of Madison Southern. Just underway here in the second half of action. Wayne County quickly getting downfield, looking to strike right here, right off the bat.
If you could get a little trickeration right here, I don't know if you have a trick play, but maybe something to excite Wayne County here after that big completion to Simpson. They're looking for something else there and trying to go up 2 scores. Now they go empty. Ruiz checks out to the right. Pass. He just... Lindsey just... he turns and fires that one high. And we're going to get the field goal team in. I see Ramon Lindsey checking in.
Lengthy field goal, though.
Yeah, this will be a tough one. And the wind is kicking out there. And look at Old Glory.
At his back, though, so that will aid the kick here. Looks like it's going to be about a 36-yard attempt.
37? Are they moving it up to the 36? Madison Southern wants to bring pressure here. 36-yarder. He's working it from the right hash there, and the wind is at his back. Certainly within Woods' range if he can get the block. The snapper is junior Michael Boyne Christiani, or sophomore Michael Boyne Christiani. The kick is up by Woods. That'd have been good from 50, Darren. Bullseye! 36 yards. Riley Woods on the kick. Wayne County 17, Madison Southern 7. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Cardinal Football, presented by Alton Blakely Ford.
Children who struggle to read may have undiagnosed vision problems. 20% of school-aged children can't control their eye movements at close ranges and may be fighting double vision every day, especially when reading. The first step is correctly identifying the problem. Dr. James Sawyer can help. Schedule an appointment now by calling 348-9392 or click on SawyerEyeCare.com. Sawyer Eye Care Center is conveniently located at 150 North Main, Monticello.
Please.
Thank you.
Wayne County pushes it out to a 2-score differential, 17-7, heavily aided there by the great kickoff return by German Ruiz to open the second half of play. Ruiz gets a 35-yard kickoff return, and then the long completion to Stetson Simpson, and then the 36-yard field goal by Riley Woods is true.
And Woods, with that wind at his back, just kicked it to the end zone fans, all the way back by the fence.
That'll be his
that's over there
back on the night.
That's over there next to the Sloan's Trophies and Awards trophy sign. As we can mention that because he is one of our proud football sponsors here on WFLW. Nice kick there by Woods. So Madison Southern needs 80 yards to score. 9:53 to play. Third quarter, 17-7 your score. Two wide outs to the right, two to the left. The lone setback beside the senior Stacy is the senior Smith. He throws a quick hitter out in the flat, and Wayne County wraps up. It's going to take 3 or 4 guys. Did he hit Richardson on that one? We'll have to check.
It was initially hit. It was going to be just about a 3-yard
pickup,
and then good coverage or good support there from the linebacking corps, but they couldn't drag him down either, and he drags a couple of tacklers, and he's going to get 6 yards there. Going to be 2nd and 4.
That may have been Benton, Zeke Benton on that one. I think it was a single-digit number, Darren. 2nd and 4. Football's out to the 26-yard line. Wing to the right and the back to the right. They fake the jet. Stacy keeps his own number, and he just plows it up. First down yardage there, Darren. He gets up near the 34. First down number 6 on the night from Madison Southern. And if you're Wayne County, you'd love to get that football back and get some real breathing room.
Certainly. Need a little bit bigger cushion than this against a very explosive Eagles attack.
Yeah, Southern, they come into tonight, Darren, averaging 34 points a game, allowing 22. Wayne County comes in averaging right at 39 and allowing just over 17 and a half. 1st and 10. The rain looks like it's going to hold out, Darren. And Madison Southern, they want a timeout. We'll keep it right here so you can thank all of our fine partners, and I can as well. It starts with our title sponsor, Alton Blakely Ford. We also want to thank Citizens National Bank for their work at halftime, and State Farm agent Mylan Wright for the countdown to kickoff show.
Other proud sponsors of Cardinal football: Carolyn Turner, Attorneys at Law, Sloan's Trophies and Awards, Monticello Banking Company, Farm Bureau, Ironman Recycling,
the law office of Rhonda Hatfield Jeffers, Monticello Machine Shop, State Farm agent Bo Hawkins, Custom Vinyl by Bridget, Sonic, Don Franklin, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Monticello,
Bertram's Valero, Mill Springs Christian Church, the City Pool Hall, Dr. Sawyer at Sawyer Eye Care, Wayne Hardwood, County Judge Executive Mike Anderson of the Wayne Fiscal Court, Transamerica Agent in Sheridan Wright, Subway, Mayor Jeffrey Edwards, and the City of Monticello, and the Wayne County Outlook.
We thank you for your support of Cardinal football. 1st and 10 on AM 1360 tonight. Stacy, low play action, throws one up for grabs, and Hancock's on the coverage, but the pass complete, Darren. He hit the
number 10, Clay Tinsley.
Yeah.
We finally figured out who he was.
6'2", 175-pound sophomore. He come into tonight with 8 catches. He's been targeted 2 or 3 times. I know that's at least his 2nd catch on the night. More importantly, another first down for Southern. They're out to the 40, their own 45. 7 first downs for the Eagles.
Good quick slant route there. Good strong arm from the senior. Landon Stacy as well. Hit him right in stride. They will pick up the first down. They're out to their own 45. Or 45, yes.
Offset is the I. They fake the jet. Stacy calls his own number, and he runs into a pile of players. It includes Kobe Brumley and Clay Shelton and Chris Dunnigan.
Really want to credit that defensive line for Wayne County. Anytime Madison Southern's tried to run up, we talked about what a good player Smith was. He was held to 23 yards on 10 carries in the first half. So Ron Wright, Gregory Nieto, Brumley doing a really good job there on that front line.
And those linebackers coming up helping as well. When those guys do their job, they pile up the tackles in Dunnigan and Shelton. They're going to give Stacy 2 on the keeper, the senior, 2nd and 8. He's throwing a quick hitter, and the man's open, and he's going to have the first down and then some, all the way down to Wayne County's 46 or 7. That pass complete.
Number 23.
Nathaniel Eads. Eads, a good-looking player, Darren. All he does is score touchdowns.
He's got their lone touchdown this evening.
Ruiz checks in and Weaver checks in. Gregory and Hancock check out as they go in with a little more of a speed package here.
So both teams moving the ball at will here to start the second half. Wayne County marches down, gets the field goal. Now 3 first downs in a row for the Eagles on their first possession here in the second half.
Inside give to Smith, and he's going to get...
Nice job, Jake Wright.
He's going to pick up a couple. Short to, we'll call it 2nd and 8. 7-10 and counting to play. Third quarter. 17-7, Wayne County leads. Football is going to be at the 41, so it's 2nd and 8. As Madison Southern showing a little bunch formation to the right, wide out to the left, the wide side of the field. Will they run against the bunch? Yes, they do. And it didn't fool me, and it didn't fool Wayne County, as they had all the motion going to the right, and they do a quick inside give to the jet Darren, Hunter Richardson, and he is just, once again, that line for Wayne County. They stay right there. Ruiz steps up as well.
They stack it up, turn it back to the inside, and Ruiz comes up and runs support and drops him. Looks like it was going to be a loss, but they'll give him back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 now for the Eagles.
And it's a long 8. Football is on the Wayne County 42. Stacy double clutches. He's going to keep it. There's nothing there.
Nice.
Nothing at all. Wayne County's interior line. When they unpile it, who is that? Jake Wright, the senior out of Mystic View, Kentucky.
Back-to-back big stops here for Jake Wright on this set of downs here on Stacy there and on Carter Smith. Their 2 best players. Jake Wright's done a good job of holding them in check.
And that's his 5th tackle for a loss. Now will they punt it, Darren? They're backed up now to the 43. 43. If they do punt, this will be their 5th punt of the night. Smith gets a high kick. Ruiz. Oh, and it's going to take a Wayne County bounce, though, Darren. As he punts from the 43, it's going to bounce from about the 20 back up to the 26-yard line.
That's the second time that's happened to him.
17-yard punt.
He gets off a beautiful high kick, but he's had a couple of bad bounces.
He looks like my short game. You think it's going to go well, and then it skirmishes off a little bit. Can you talk about a short game and you've not picked up the clubs in over a year?
Might as well.
I guess. Football's going. Wayne County's got it on the 27. Let's see if the offense can make something happen here. The defense has done their job. I know they want to keep it kind of vanilla. This time they fake Lindsey on the keeper, and he pitches it to Weaver, and he loses 2. Aubrey Weaver, that is for Weaver, the talented junior, Darren. That is his 16th carry on the season. He come into tonight averaging 5 a carry. He lost 2 on that one.
Talked about it being a little bit vanilla. I think both coaches knew coming in here, and the defensive coaches knew, hey, these quarterbacks for each squad really make their teams run. They're the key to their postseason success. So they're probably not going to run the ball that much. And so the defenses has been able to hone in on that, and both coaches intentionally keeping it a little bit vanilla.
Close to the net.
Yes.
Trip to the right. Now the man in motion going out is Ruiz. So it is an empty set for Lindsey on 2nd and 12. He looks over the middle, intercept.
Yes.
Yeah, that was too easy there.
You can see why he's had so many interceptions. That was a beautiful catch. He just read the quarterback's eyes, kind of baited him into that one. He was just kind of crouched down in the center of the field and just waited on Lindsey to try to hit that seam right up to Weaver, and Castile baited him right into that one and dropped back and picked that one off. Beautiful job of going up high and catching that one by Castile.
And the Wayne County offense, once again, though.
Southern has it at the Wayne County 45 in great position.
They fake it to Smith, and instead a little pitch by the quarterback, and nice job by Eads, Darren. Eads, that play looked like it was going to be blown up for a loss. Instead, Eads carries it all the way down to the 41, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. 4:20 and counting to go 3rd quarter. Madison Southern trails Wayne County 17-7, but the Cardinals certainly can't take this series off, Darren, or we'll be back at a 1-score game. 2nd and 6. Put a man in motion, 2 wide out to the right. They're going to give it to the Jet. The Jet is going to pick up a 1st down, Darren, as that's their man right there, Clay Tinsley.
You put your defense in a tough position. Madison Southern had come out and opened their second half offensive series with 3 first downs, 3 back-to-back first downs, march down the field, and then the defense gets a good hold there, and then they quickly have to come back on the field after doing their job. So it just puts them in a difficult position here, especially in plus yardage for Madison Southern starting on the Wayne County side of the field.
Yeah, now they're at the 33 of Wayne County. 1st and 10. Was that 1st down number 9?
I've got it with 9.
Yeah, Wayne County with 10. This time they fake the jet sweep. The quarterback just going to keep his own number, and he's tripped up, but he avoids it, gets down to the 30.
Ball's loose.
And Wayne County's recovered the fumble. The first turnover of the night. Who got it for the Cardinals? Not sure who it was. Was it Alex Phillips that come up with it? Or was it Lane Turner? I'm not sure.
One of the DBs, I'm not sure, but Wayne County's had a pair of interceptions on the night, and first turnover of the night for Madison Southern as they fumbled away after getting the interception. A quick turn of events here for Wayne County. Got to take better care of the football now and try to get a little cushion on this lead.
It comes down to some decisions right here from your senior quarterback. I'm guessing he'll be the player of the year again in the district. He was preseason. Right here, you just got to make good decisions with the football. Rolls right, that's a great decision. Hits Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets up.
Oh, nice.
He gets up across the 45, and boy, he just gave a little sweet chin music there. As the shoe, they're not booing over the Static in Mill Springs, they're shooing.
Unfortunately, I believe there's a flag down.
Oh, man.
I saw a good block from German Ruiz. I don't think it was on the block in the backfield. He gave a really good block on a defensive end that had come free and give Lindsey enough time to complete that pass. That looks like Wayne County's walking forward, though, so we'll see what the call is.
I think they're going to...
Their offense is clapping.
Oh, personal foul. They're giving him the business.
So still no penalties against Wayne County. That'll be the fourth. I think that's the fourth.
More importantly, that's the 11th first down for Wayne County. And the folks from Berea are not happy with that one. I wasn't
that's
sure.
A big one.
That's a 15-yarder. It was a personal foul. And...
So Wayne County now down to the 39-yard line of Madison Southern. 1st and 10, 3:20 to go in the contest. Wayne County leads it
in the third quarter. I want a touchdown, Darren. Hey, this quarter report down at the Post Foothills Festival down in Albany. Clinton County, last report from Spectacular, they lead Jackson County 12-0. So if they beat Jackson, that will end the dispute of who was better between McQuarrie and Clinton. Inside give to Ruiz. He lowers the boom. Inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. Gain of right at 12+ there. First down Cardinals. Number 12 on the night. And this is what we want to see out of Wayne County. A little bit of post-halftime enthusiasm.
They really need to stick one in right here because I just feel like the Eagles are just kind of the team lying in wait. They've got some explosive players.
I think that's what they do.
Yeah.
They rock you to sleep, and then all of a sudden, you mean we're tied?
Yeah.
Of course, that big Riley Woods 36-yarder makes sure anything that happens, you'll keep the lead. Wayne County leads. Football is at the Eagles' 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Madison Southern just jumped off that time.
Their 5th penalty of the night.
Yeah. And that is for 50 yards. And the clock winds, and at some point, the clock becomes your friend, only if you can extend this out to about a 24-7 lead. Wayne County breaks the huddle. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Football. Lindsey looking right, going to call his own number, gets inside the 20, tries to get out of bounds. Be interesting to see where they mark this one, Darren. He got pretty good yardage there, didn't he?
Going to be down inside the 20, right about the 19, looks like.
You and your dad agree, the PA man.
2nd and short. 2nd and 2 for Wayne County.
You'd like to see Ruiz here. I know they've gone a lot to that little trap play or a sweep play where they're bringing him out and they're pulling. At some point, of course, look how big that defensive tackle there is. They've not been able to go around the left side much there.
320, 6'2", 320.
Well, the center is 6'2", 325. This time he blocks right. He gets his block. They give it to Ruiz. First down and then some. He's all the way down to near the, is that close to the 10, Darren?
Yeah.
First down, number 13 for the Cardinals.
Just tripped up there by the linebacker. He was going to the house with that one.
That's a touchdown saving tackle. And that, actually, I'm looking here at the lines.
Be just shy of the 10 and be right between the 11 and the 10-yard line.
So do you know what that means on this guy?
I have no idea what that means. What
that means Wayne County can get a first down without the touchdown. Swiper, no swipey. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Inside give to Ruiz. Good gain on first down. Just a strong run there. A little slam play or an ISO going around the right side there over Loudermilk and Flynn.
There'll be an injured defensive player down for the Eagles here. There'll be an official's timeout as the trainer.
And that's the one thing neither team wants to see. While there is a timeout, Wayne County 4 yards on the gain by Ruiz. We'll take this quick timeout. 1:27 to play in the third quarter. Wayne County 17. Madison Southern 7. The Cardinals driving, presented by Alton Blakely Ford. You're listening to AM 1360 WFLW.
Since 1955, your first choice for complete local news coverage. This is WFLW Monticello.
Here in Monticello, the City Pool Hall is as traditional as hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. One burger just won't do. Might as well order up a bag full. Come to the City Pool Hall and place your order, or call Jimmy up at 348-5541, and the good old boys will have them ready and waiting when you get there. The City Pool Hall has kept tradition alive and kicking. Buy hot, tasty burgers right off the grill, Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. at the City Pool Hall on the square in downtown Monticello.
Hey, I'm Jacob Bratt.
And I'm Lorenzo Lindsay. We are excited to be a part of the 2017 Cardinals. We are also fired up about our home church, Mill Springs Church, where life change happens every week.
Our Sunday services start at 11, and every other Wednesday we have one of the best youth nights anywhere. If you're looking for a place to worship, we're the perfect place for less than perfect people.
Mill Springs Church. Love God, love people, go Cards.
Yeah, it's got to be, because 2nd and 6 from the 7-yard line. 2nd and 6. Wayne County threatening to make this a multiple-score game. The clock after that injured Eagle, and you hope he's okay. This time they try that little outside give to Ruiz. He gets down near the first down marker.
That is here comes the cold front. The wind has changed direction and gotten cold. We can feel it blowing in. People are starting to put the jackets on and get out the rain gear. The rain may be near.
Actually, they're going to say he was run out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 4 with under a minute to play. Lindsey checks out with Sean Thompson. Thompson in his 14th year. He's a 111 and 56. That's a 665 winning percentage, Darren. And you question whether he should punt or not. Shame on you. The 2013.
Don't turn that on me, brother.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 from the 4. Lindsey rolling left on a little bootleg, going to keep it himself. Then he throws it in the end zone. Touchdown! Cardinals! Who was it to?
Stetson. Huh? I thought it was Stetson.
Who?
Congratulating Stetson. I'm not sure.
I believe that was Brett Massengale. Dan Vickery don't know. Somebody's got to know.
It's in the far corner. There's a lot of jerseys down there.
We need to find out who the touchdown is from.
I'm pretty sure it was Stetson.
I don't think so, because he didn't get lifted by Barrett Hutchinson. Lindsey the holder. We do know it's 23-7 on a 7-yard touchdown pass. Woods is kicked up and good. 24-7, 30 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Cardinal Football on AM 1360 WFLW.
Bertram's Valero, owned and operated by E.G. Bertram, is the one and only full-service gas station in Monticello. No need to get out of your car. Just pull up to the pumps for quick, courteous service. Whether it's gas, cold drinks, or cigarettes, Bertram's Valero proudly supports Wayne County football. E.G., Bill, and Steve proudly serve their customers Monday through Saturday at 390 North Main in Monticello. Bertram's Valero.
Wayne County stretches the lead to 24-7 with 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter of action over Madison Southern here on senior night. And the senior Stetson Simpson caught that one from the senior Lorenzo Lindsay to push that margin to 24-7
7 yards,
for
correct?
7-yard touchdown strike from Lindsay to Stetson Simpson.
Big touchdown there for Stetson, Darren, as I have that. For Simpson, I do know that. That is his 13th touchdown reception of the season.
Great senior campaign for that young man.
And Riley Woods bangs in that extra point. Wayne County gets a little bit of breathing room. Woods with the wind swirling. Gets the kick, going to be taken out by Madison Southern. And Darren, they got a return going here after the 25-30, after about the 35-yard line. Finally, Weaver on the tackle.
Going to be another flag on the play, and I think that's going to go once again against Madison Southern. And their fans that traveled over here from Richmond are not going to like that, as that will be the 6th penalty against the Eagles. Wayne County yet to record a yellow flag on the evening.
It is a chop block, and that'll be that 10-yard variety, won't it, Darren, from the spot. I know they had a good return going there. That would nullify it.
So we're going to say it occurred at about the 23-yard line, so they'll step that off.
They'll be back inside the 15, down 17 with 20 seconds to play.
They'll start this drive from the 13, Shannon.
Wayne County has scored on a Lorenzo Lindsay 1-yard run, a Lorenzo Lindsay 35-yard touchdown pass to Aubrey Weaver, a Riley Woods 36-yard field goal, and that was huge to get that a 2-score game. And then just then, Lorenzo Lindsay, a 7-yard touchdown pass to Stetson Simpson. Stacy drops back, hits his man out in the flat, and there's all kinds of charcoal, graphite, gray jerseys of the Cardinals. As the pass complete from Stacy.
Looks like Alex Phillips, first man to be there, coming up from his free safety position.
3 yards on the completion. And looking out there, I believe that was Richardson that caught it. That ends the third quarter of play. Wayne County 24, Madison Southern 7, a battle of district champions. What does it mean? Well, it's really for pride and guts. We'll be back with the fourth quarter, presented by Alton Blakely Ford on AM 1360, your WFLW AM leader.
Get to Don Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Monticello now and choose from over 3,396 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Payments as low as $99. Pre-owned vehicles starting at $999 and up. The first and last stop for your next vehicle is Don Franklin in Monticello. Great vehicles, unheard of prices, and no wait on the lot financing. First-time buyers and trade-ins welcome at Don Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, North Main in Monticello. Check them out online at donfranklинauto.com.
We start the fourth and final quarter. Wayne County trying to be 9-1 to end the regular season for the first time in school history. They've been 10-0 before, but they've never been 9-1. And Darren, when you look at their lone loss to Bull County, who I think is quietly putting on a mammoth season after that early loss to Danville. They are playing tremendous.
I know we don't have another chance to see them, but I'd like to play them again. I think we're equally as good as they are.
Well, just the momentum there late in the second quarter.
Turnover still.
Inside give to Carter Smith. He goes from the 17 out to the 20, give him the 21. That's a gain of 4, and that'll bring up third.
That shows number 23, Nathaniel Eads.
Was that Eads on the carry?
They may, well, you're going to say they may look to save Smith a little bit, but no, he's back out there.
Hey, Eads is a good player. He
certainly is.
Yeah, I really like Eads.
He had the 80-yard touchdown strike for them.
Yeah, and one of the things I like about him, Darren, is he has 7 rushing touchdowns, 4. He's just an athlete. Makes plays. This time they got him lined up in the slot on 3rd and 2. And guess who they go to? Eads. First down. And then he breaks the tackle of Aubrey Weaver, but he doesn't break the tackle of Chris Dunnigan, but not before he gets out to the 29-yard line. Move the chain. First down, number 10 on the night for the Eagles.
You said a really good athlete, 6 foot, 195 pounds, goes Eads. He took a big pop from full speed Aubrey Weaver, and he was able to break free and pick up the first down for the Eagles.
Sorry for the unprofessionalism.
That whole front is coming in.
Yeah. Can't wait to go work the Super Regional all day tomorrow. This ain't the best time for my window not to work either, Darren. They fake a little play action here. Stacy's going for the down.
Great.
Nice
job.
Lane Turner says no.
Lane Turner's had a great
game.
Sure has.
And that time, Stacy was trying to hit his receiver down at the 40, as that was Tinsley, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nice coverage by
Turner. He was there step for step. Got his head turned around exactly at the right time and got that hand up and was able to tip it away at the last moment. 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles.
They fake the give.
Pick off.
Interception, and who comes out with it? They're lifting him in his air.
Hancock.
Riley Hancock with his first ever career interception. He joins Wallace with 1, Phillips with 1, Weaver with 2, Turner with 3, and Howard with 6. And that's the 2nd turnover of the night. And if you're Wayne County, how about a little wishbone and let's score, Darren?
Just a really uncharacteristically error-plagued tonight by Madison Southern. They've committed 6 penalties, and now that's their 2nd turnover on the night.
Stacy come into tonight, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He now has 15 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, correct? That's the first INT of the night.
Yes.
Trips to the left, inside give to Ruiz.
Braden Sloan.
Was that Braden Sloan?
Sloan.
Brandon Sloan, according to the public address announcement. I believe that's Braden. He gets one, not a lot there. Has the football at the 36.
Clock turn right now. The key thing right now, Wayne County got a good cushion at 24-7. Don't get anybody hurt over this final 10 minutes of this fourth quarter of action here.
Wayne County playing without Kagan Wallace tonight, Darren. Their senior, who's usually their change of pace second half back.
Nothing serious. Just going to hold him out for cautionary reasons. He should be
when
back.
You play as hard as he does, you can't say take it easy.
Right.
Football's on the 36. Simpson's pass complete.
Wow, what a catch.
Lindsey's pass complete. Simpson down at the 30. That'll bring up third and about 3, won't it?
A really nice diving catch there by Simpson.
Gain of six yards on it. And now the playbook's wide open here. 24-7, Wayne County.
Simpson up to 7 reception and 125 yards and a touchdown on the night.
Just another, that's about what he's averaging of late. I mean, after that first half against Knox Central, 235-plus yards.
That was unbelievable.
Trip to the left, 3rd and 3. Lindsey. Look, pass complete. Weaver fumbles it. He fumbles the football on the completion. Wayne County's got to tackle him. They just let him pick it up.
Carter Smith.
And Wayne County just let him pick it up. Carter Smith is going to go 55 yards for a touchdown. And Wayne County could have tackled him back at the point of it, the fumble.
Weaver was going to have the first down. He turned and went upfield. And I don't know if it was Smith or who, but one of the Eagles put the helmet right on the football.
Would you say 50? What was the other return there?
It looked like he was right at the 30-yard line when he picked it up.
70 yards. Carter Smith fumble recovery.
So that will get the Eagles quickly back in this contest as Wayne County. We were already wanting them just to kind of run clock and chew it out and get to the end of this one. But the Eagles now have a fighting chance. They're going to try to draw within 10 on this PAT.
The kicker is Baylor Willis. I like that name. That's a good name. You know, I'm a B name anyway. Baylor Willis's kick is up, and it is good. Don't go anywhere. 9:13 to play in the fourth quarter, Darren. Rat-a-tat-tat, just like that. The Eagles are right back in this football game. Back in 30 seconds. 24-14, Wayne County leads on AM 1360 WFLW.
Come to your Monticello Sonic before or after the next big game for their Car Hop Special. Buy a Sonic burger and onion rings for only $2.99. Enjoy Wing Night in America at Sonic on Thursdays. Buy one, get one free wings after 5 p.m. Thursdays. Sonic is your morning drink stop, offers 99-cent drink specials till 10 a.m. Happy hour daily, 2 to 5 at Sonic, East Kentucky 9, Monticello.
We felt like this was getting ready to possibly be a 31-7 game, Darren. What does Lee Corso say on game day?
Not so fast, my friends. Unfortunately, I may have jinxed Wayne County. I talked about how uncharacteristically error-prone the Eagles have been tonight. They've had 6 penalties and a pair of turnovers. Now Wayne County has answered that with their 3rd turnover on the night, and that's going to be a scoop and score for the senior do-it-all punter, middle linebacker, and tailback Carter Smith. He returns that one 70 yards for the Eagles touchdown. They've drawn within 10, 9 minutes to go in the contest. 24-14, Wayne County on senior night.
24-14. Looking like they might try the onside here. And they do.
I don't think it ought to go.
They got it, Darren.
I didn't think it made the 10 yards before one of the Eagles players touched it.
I think they touched it illegally.
It looked like they touched it before it got to the 50. And they're going to talk about it. The officials are talking about it. Madison Southern recovered it.
But they touched it before it ever went 10 yards.
So the officials are going to discuss whether or not it went the 10 yards that it's required to do so.
Sean Thompson said it never went 10 yards. They touched it. He was out almost past the numbers of the 50. There's the flag. It will be illegal touching against Madison Southern. And the officials they had to come further.
By a whole lot, though. So
no, that was very close.
Very nearly a disastrous turn of events there for Wayne County. So with Wayne County getting the penalty, that'll be the 7th penalty on the night against Madison Southern, as they very nearly were able to convert on that.
That's a penalty of no yards, though.
Yeah,
but it's a change of possession, because Wayne County wasn't 100% aggressive that time, and they're saying it was touched. Are you ready for this, Darren? About 4 inches from the line of demarcation. I just added that demarcation there.
Whitehat's going to go over and discuss it with Madison Southern's head coach John Clark I'm sure he's disputing that from his vantage point.
But if you're Wayne County, you got to score right here, Darren. You got to run some clock if you don't score. Football is on the Madison Southern 49. And this is referee Joe Tammy. He says first down, Wayne County. We haven't seen this crew all year. Joe Tammy's crew, a veteran crew. Last time I saw them was at Lincoln County in the scrimmage. So this is their lone assignment here at Jewell Field. Wayne County, 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right, and a tight end. They're going to give it to Ruiz. Ruiz gets down to about the 45, give him 4, 2nd and 6. That time a little inside give, and they're pulling everybody they got on that right side to the left. And football's on the 45. They got to get just inside the 40, so you can give him a short 5 on that.
That middle may be a little bit more open now of that defensive line as the big number 61 Daniel Cobb, 6'2", 310, limps off there with an injury. So they're going to bring a reserve in. Wayne County's found it tough sledding going up the middle. Now, they've been able to get to the edge with the Ruiz in the run game, but been tough sledding out up the middle.
With their linebackers, too, as well. Trip to the right, pass complete down to the 35-yard line. First down, Wayne County, as Lindsey completes the pass and is shaken up on the play momentarily, as I think he may have just a little bit of the wind knocked at him, but he realized if he sits down there much longer, he's got to come out for a play. He said, no thanks. Now he's going to come off. Almost like he's got a little bit of a Charlie horse here, Darren.
Not really sure what happened there. He made a nice catch and turned and got the first down for Wayne County. I think they're 14th of the night, but he'll check out.
Boy, you certainly don't want nothing bad wrong with Simpson here, as he's going down to a knee on the sideline, Darren. Braden Sloan checked in, 1st and 10. Football's at the 34.
Sloan will go in the slot as a receiver this time in this formation.
They give it to Ruiz. This time they try to go right. German gets down to about the 30. Picks up around 4 yards. Maybe give him 5. Let's give him 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Clock's running. 7:40 and counting to play. He's actually at the 20. Did I say the 29? That is correct. And Simpson, you do not want anything to happen to your leading receiver on the season with touchdowns with 13. He's sitting over by D'Angelo Dixon, another young man you'd like to see get back for this Cardinal defense. Lindsey's going for the downs, Weaver, and he overthrows him. Had him down there. Nice effort by Weaver. That time, and that wind's making it a little tough. Oh, great to see Stetson Simpson check back in. Darren, my heart just drops. The senior has played so well this year.
Probably one of those things. Sometimes when you bang knees, they were looking at his kneecap, and when you kind of lose the feeling, he hit right on that kneecap and hit that nerve underneath there, and that's kind of the way he was hobbling off. He was kind of favoring that knee, so it's one of those things where you just kind of bang kneecaps or the knee goes against the helmet and gives you a stinger right through there. And he's right back into the action, ready to go 3rd and 4 for Wayne County. Now 3rd and 4 from the 29 of Madison Southern.
Wayne County, 2 receivers to the right. One to the right, 2 to the left. Inside give to Ruiz, and they go right up the middle. He's going to be a little short. He's down to about the 26. 24-14. I think that wind has stopped a little, Darren. If the player's got to play in the elements, I'm going to broadcast in the elements. 4th and 2 here.
Bad spot. I thought he was much closer to the 25 there.
He's at
They're going to
the
have him all the way up to 27, so full 2 yards.
It's every bit of it. He's got to get inside. What does Sean Thompson dial up here? First, I try to draw them off sides first, Darren.
I would like to see
and then
a
I take a timeout if they don't jump. I take a timeout here. But 4th and a long 2. And he tried to get him. Didn't get him, so and we get a penalty right there after they throw a pass for a 1st down.
First penalty on the night against Wayne County is going to come at a very inopportune time, as that was going to be enough for the 1st down on the completion to Aubrey Weaver. The Whitehead had probably heard enough of the chirping from the Madison Southern sideline to say, hey, they had a penalty all night. So that
was a pretty cruddy time to throw it, but that's Wayne County's first. Now they're going to have to punt the football, Darren.
It's tough to get a holding call on a
quick slap
on a 1-step drop. That was just a 1-step drop to get rid of the ball. But
how do you call that?
Yeah, like I said, on a 1-step drop where you just take 1 step and get rid of it as quickly as possible. But it's going to negate a first down for Wayne County and stall this drive, and Wayne County will be forced to punt it away. Love to see them pin it inside the 10 here if at all possible.
And they're late getting out here. It'd be okay if he got delay as strong as Riley's.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt here.
No.
He is punting into the wind, though.
I still trust his leg. He'll be punting from the 42 after the mark, or 41. Woods gets a high kick, real high.
Oh, thank you, young man.
And that man just catches it at the 5.
Thank you. He got that right at the side of the goal line.
Yeah, that was, and he gets it out to about the 8. So,
wow,
we'll call that a 41-yard punt by Woods, or a 40-yard punt by Woods. About 7 on the return.
As a punt returner, you stand at the 10-yard line. If the ball is over your head, you let it go. He was standing at the 5, took 2 steps back, and took it right between the 1 and the goal line. So Wayne County, a good break there on special teams. Really good high punt from Woods, and good coverage there.
Nice punt. I'm sorry, Darren. I was just agreeing with you.
Thank you. That's time you agree with me.
Football's on the 9. First and 10. Stacy dropping back, got a man open. Nice coverage there by Wayne County. As coming up from back is Aubrey Weaver, the junior nickelback back there. Sean Thompson applauds him on and says, nice hit there, Aubrey. He come from the back, and he timed it just right there.
Very nearly picked that one, too.
Second and 10. Clock is stopped. 5:47 to play. Fourth quarter, 24-14. As we mentioned, every time these teams play, it's usually an old-fashioned slobber knocker. Quarterback, Stacy, gives it on the inside, and that's first down yardage and then some. Somebody's got to tackle him. Finally up at the 30, down at the 30-yard line. That was Cody Vaughn. It's Carter Smith there, and he gets all the way to the 31-yard line.
Wayne County held him in check in the first half. As I said, he had 10 carries in the first half for just about 24, 25 yards. But he's getting.
He got all that right there, didn't
he? He had the scoop and score from 70 yards as well to draw it to within a 10-point game.
Can't hold him there, can they?
No.
Football's on the 31. 11th first down of the night for the Eagles. Fake jet. Stacy just goes right up the middle on a keeper. He's all the way first down and then some. He's all the way into Wayne County territory, and that's just terrible tackling that time for the Cardinals. Sean Thompson he's got a timeout right now. He's out there all the way past the 40. He's getting on them right now for their tackling. As Stacy keeps that one all the way, Darren. He's at the Wayne County 47-yard line. 12th first down of the night. And
I mentioned earlier, I said, it just seems like they're just kind of a sleeping giant. They just haven't really got it going. They've got 2 superior athletes out there in the quarterback Stacy and the tailback Smith, and then you throw Eads in the mix too. They've got some good weapons, and Wayne County just kind of averted some disastrous plays a few times, but 3 turnovers has directly led to the scores for Madison Southern here tonight, and now they're starting to get their offense going here, and with having their full allotment of timeouts and 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go on the play clock, we're not out of the woods yet.
Wayne County, last 2 drives, Darren, a first down was negated by a fumble and scoop and score. Their next drive, first down at about the 30, was negated by
the first penalty of the night.
Yeah. First and 10. Football's on the Wayne 47. They give it to Smith, and he maybe gets back the line of scrimmage.
Good hit by Clay Shelton.
Shelton is in there. Second and 10. If you're wondering, 5 minutes exactly to play in the ball game. 24-14. If you're Wayne County, you don't want it any closer, Darren.
I misspoke earlier. I said that Madison Southern had their full allotment of timeouts. They used one early in the third, so they've actually got 2 timeouts remaining.
24-14, and we know they can onside kick it. That was a near disaster averted. Smith, he flanks to the right of the quarterback, Stacy. Stacy just will call his own number, lower it down, gets down to about the 45, where he's met by a wall of Cardinal defenders.
Just name off all of the
Cody Vaughn, Chris Dunnigan. Third, they're going to only give him a yard there. Stetson Simpson checks in. Nito checks out as they bring a down lineman off the field. I didn't say a darn lineman either. I said a down lineman. 3rd and 9. Little jet play here, and it goes to
Oh,
nice
wow.
open field tackle at about the 43.
Bryce Howard.
They run the jet there with
That looked
Clay
like,
Tinsley
It
again.
looked like that was going to open up for a first down, and all of a sudden, here comes Bryce Howard out of nowhere. Great tackle there.
Open field, and
Fourth and 6.
he's at just outside the 42.
When you go with a jet sweep on a 3rd and long, you know that they're trying to set it up, make it a little bit short game, and go for it for sure on 4th down.
They have to here.
Yeah.
We agree. 3:35 to play. Now they're moving some movement. They get 2 guys to the right. Now they bunch formation to the right. It's almost the old stack trips to the right. That's the short side of the field. John Clark's got a burn. His second time out.
Yeah, they took too long getting that play.
Well, you could tell there was some dissension there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where there's no distractions. Right here on our great partners here on tonight, AM 1360 WFLW. Darren, of course, our title partners out to Blakely Ford. We want to thank Citizens National Bank, State Farm agent Mylan Wright, and some other great partners as well.
The Wayne County Outlook, Mayor Jeffrey Edwards in the city of Monticello, Subway, Transamerica agent Sheridan Wright, County Judge Executive Mike Anderson, and the Wayne Physical Court.
Wayne Hardwood, Dr. Sawyer at Sawyer Eye Care, the City Pool Hall, Mill Springs Christian Church, Bertram's Valero, Don Franklin of Monticello.
Sonic, custom vinyl designs by Bridget, State Farm agent Bo Hawkins, Monticello Machine Shop, Rhonda Hetfield Jeffers, attorney at law, Iron Man Recycling.
Farm Bureau Insurance, the Monticello Banking Company, Carolyn Turner, attorneys at law, and Sloan's Trophies and Awards. The play of the game for Madison Southern right here with 3:25 to play, trailing by 10. 4th and 6. Football is on the Wayne County 47-yard line. I said the 47. That's wrong. What was that?
They went with a shuttle pass, and it was going to work. It was going to work. It was there. They were going to number 23, Nathaniel Eads on the shuttle pass, and he just dropped it right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a turnover on downs. Wayne County with 3:21 to go, up 24-14.
I said 40. It was the 42, and when I looked down, they snapped the play after the timeout. Now, if you're Wayne County, secure the football. Don't get any, you've had your 1 penalty on the night. Don't get any more.
I like the play call. It was there.
It was the old Utah pass. I think when the last time these teams played, Wayne County beat them with a quarterback waggle on the 2-point conversion to Bubba Barnes. Inside give to Ruiz, and he gets 9+, maybe 10. He's all the way into Southern territory.
Wayne County went with a 2 tight end set there, and that opened right up in the middle.
And now Eads is hurt for Madison Southern, as Wayne County just picked up their 15th first down of the night. Is they're going to, and if you're Madison Southern at this point, you don't want anybody hurt. You want to secure the, if you're Wayne County, you just want to run out the clock, secure the football. And that was just him trying to tackle Ruiz.
And that's a tough thing for Madison Southern, too. I know even though they're a 5A school, they don't quite have the numbers that Wayne County does, and they play a lot of guys both ways that play a lot of snaps. So the Eads is one of them. Yeah.
Eads Smith, along with...
So when you tire, you start losing your form late in the contest, and when you lose your form, you're prone to get injured, and that's unfortunately what's happened with Eads. But thankfully, he's going to be able to get up and walk off under his own power.
Wayne County. Play should resume here with 3:15. Wayne County, after the first down, football is now on the just inside the Southern 48-yard line. And Darren, this is that first real cold weather they've had since that Warren East game. So
cold and rainy.
Looks like they're going to avoid the rain. 1st and 10. Weaver wide to the left. Shue wide to the right. 2 tight end set, 1 back. And Lindsey will just wait on that back judge to raise his hand, and then he'll snap it. Inside give there. That is Ruiz, and he picks up about 7, maybe 6. Cardinals in control, 24-14 with the football right now.
As I mentioned, Wayne County going to the 2 tight end set now. Going to look to just grind this one out on the ground, let that clock run, and I think Coach Clark is probably going to be content to let it run as well.
Collins, a 17-6 winner over Pulaski County tonight. That's the final.
BC played them really well then.
Yeah, considering they lost Riley Kane in the first half. 2nd and 5. They're going to actually, Ruiz calls it again. and he gets the first down. What's his rushing yards on the night as Wayne County gets their 16th first down? I know he had over 50 at the half. What does German Ruiz have at this point?
He's going to be well over 100, I'm assuming. 23 carries and 112 yards.
Nice, workmanlike. It's very much like he did in the regional championship against Mercer County last year when Wayne County, they kept it very basic on offense that night. And now the Cardinals under 2 minutes away from finishing the regular season 9-1 and going into the postseason as the #1 team in Class 4A. Inside give Ruiz. He lowers the boom. He goes all the way to about the 20, give him the 19-yard line. Another first down, Wayne County.
That's Steele's probably thinking, I think I need to stick with interceptions.
Yeah.
He picked up his 7th interception on the season tonight, and he just got bowled over there. Now, he may be seeing stars after that hit from German Ruiz.
Hey, credit Ethan Clark. Credit Ethan Clark at that left side. Sebastian Hicks, Barrett Hutchinson, along with Loudermilk on the right side with Jordan Flynn. The tight ends are Massengale and Simpson in this formation. First and 10, and once again, Lindsey waits till he raises the back judge raises his hands. That's when he knows he has about 5 seconds. That time, just not a lot there.
And I think Wayne County's okay with that.
Yeah.
I think you may even see him just kneel it here.
He's in victory. They're going to victory.
Yeah.
I think that's enough since there's 3 plays left. I don't think Coach Clark will do anything here.
No.
If you're Wayne County, you don't want to snap this one too soon, though.
No. So you still want to wait for the back judge to give you the 5-second warning here before you take the snap and kneel it.
If you're Wayne County, I talked to somebody now, I said I'd take a 7-6 win. That's not what I predicted, but that's what I said I would take. Lindsey takes the knee right here. That should do it. That should do it. Both teams are going to huckle off. Wayne County is going to win it. The Wayne County Cardinals in the regular season 9-1 with a 24-14 win over Madison Southern. The Eagles will drop to 7-3. Wayne County is now 3-8 all-time against the Eagles, and they've won the last 3 meetings, and these teams will meet again to end the regular season next year. Wayne County's a winner, 24-14. The teams are lined up to shake hands. What a way to send out these seniors as next week, Darren, there's no do-overs. It is the state playoffs. Wayne County will either play Valley or Moore. Still don't know. John Harden, I believe, has got the 3 seed. The Cardinal flag has made its way out on the field. But Wayne County a winner, 24-14. Lorenzo Lindsay, a 1-yard touchdown run. The Riley Woods PAT gave the Cards a 7-0 lead. 3:32 left in the first period. Landon Stacy, an 80-yard touchdown pass to Nathaniel Eads. The Baylor Willis PAT knotted the score at 7-7 with 10:51 to play in the first half. Cardinals grabbed the lead back on their next possession. Lorenzo Lindsay, 35-yard touchdown pass to Aubrey Weaver. The Riley Woods PAT made it 14-7, 7:53 to play in the half. Neither team would score again. That was your halftime score, 14-7. Wayne County opened the scoring with the football in the second half, and after a big kickoff return by German Ruiz and a nice completion from Lindsay to Simpson, they settled for a Riley Woods 36-yard field goal. Cardinals lead 17-7. Wayne County adds to their lead with 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Lorenzo Lindsay, 7-yard touchdown pass to who we finally identified as Stetson Simpson. Riley Woods PAT 24-7 as we head to the 4th period. Wayne County getting ready to make it 31-7, but Carter Smith said, I haven't scored tonight. I better try to get in the end zone. He does, lays a big hit on the Cardinal receiver, scoops the fumble and goes 70 yards. The Baylor Willis PAT closed the gap to 24-14 with 9:13 to play in the ball game. Neither team would score again. Wayne County 24, Madison Southern 14. Back with the stats, the coaches' comments, and everything else. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Wayne County High School football on WFLW AM 1360.
It's the 5th annual Rocktober Tent event at Alton Blake Blakely's family of dealerships. Rock bottom prices on 500 new and pre-owned vehicles all in one location. This is the biggest automotive sales event in Somerset's history, but it's for 4 days only. October 25th through the 28th, Alton Blakely Ford, Alton Blakely Mazda, and Alton Blakely Honda come together in one location with incredible once-a-year deals on every Ford, Mazda, and Honda. How incredible? $12,000 off a 2017 F-150 XLT. Lease a 2017 Honda CR-V for just $349 a month with 0 down. No hidden fees, just $349 a month. Plus, get huge savings and discounts on the Mazda you've been dreaming of. Then zoom off immediately with Mazda's patented quick credit approval. If you're one of the first 15 each day to take a test drive, you'll get a smartwatch. It's Alton Blakely's 5th annual Rocktober 10 event through October 28th. All 3 dealerships in one location at Alton Blakely Ford, Highway 27, Somerset.
Prices plus taxes and fees. Discounts require approved financing with FMCC or Honda Finance. A 1995 Renew Trade and Farm Bureau membership.
24-14, Wayne County improves to 9-1. They will be the #1 seed. They have earned the right, if they win, to host the next 2 weeks. Darren, you were getting ready to do some stats. I believe Sean Thompson's getting ready to join us momentarily, but what stats do you have?
Well, we got Wayne County with total yardage of 345 on the night, 145 via the ground, 200 through the air. Wayne County had 17 first downs, committed 1 penalty, and had 3 turnovers on the night. And individually for Wayne County tonight, Shannon, they were led rushing by Jeremy Reeves, 25 carries for 131 yards. Lindsey carried it 5 times for 15. Lindsey was 12 of 27 passing for 200 yards, 2 TDs, and 2 INTs. Simpson leads the way reception-wise with 7 for 125 and a touchdown. 3 catches to Weaver for 46 yards and a touchdown. 2 catches go to Shoemaker for 29. For Madison Southern, they tallied 12 first downs on the night. They committed 7 penalties and had 2 turnovers and 305 total yards.
What about Carter Smith? What did he finish with?
Carter Smith on the ground, he was 13 carries for 48 yards. The leading rusher was Stacy, 13 carries for 68 yards himself, and Stacy was 10 of 17 through the air for 124.
Wayne County with 17 first downs. Madison Southern with 12. Darren, don't forget to ask about did he think about going for it there late in the first half. 24-14. Of course, tomorrow night on FM 101.7, it will be UK and Tennessee. Pregame 5:30, kickoff 7:30. That'll be tomorrow night. That's a big one at the grounds formerly known as Commonwealth Stadium. The Cats can achieve bowl eligibility, and they could pick up just their 2nd win in about 34 tries against UT in the process. Should be a good one. We'll have all the pregame 5:30 on 101.7 WKYM with kickoff set for 7:30 tomorrow night. Wayne County, they go to 9-1. Playoffs start next week. We'll hear from Coach Sean Thompson when we come back. The Cardinals a winner, 24-14 over Madison Southern.
Custom Vinyl by Bridget offers vinyl wall decals, specializing in weddings, classroom lettering, and teacher gifts. Find us on Etsy at Custom Vinyl by Bridget. Wall decals, car decals, boat lettering, personalized gift items for all occasions are available at Custom Vinyl by Bridget. John and Bridget Lefevers, proud supporters of Wayne County Cardinal football.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle, a combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more, because the State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve? Call State Farm agent Bo Hawkins in Monticello at 753-0292.
If your farm equipment breaks down during fall harvest, that equipment needs fixing. Get what you need at Monticello Machine or drop the equipment off for repairs. Monticello Machine is open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday. For a $25 charge, Monticello Machine continues to offer on-call after-hours service at 606-278-2494. Visit Monticello Machine, your steel sales and service center on North Main, or call 348-5791.
The law office of Rhonda Hatfield Jeffers, PLLC, is a proud supporter of Wayne County football. Located at 106 College Street in Somerset, allow Rhonda to provide your injury or disability claim the experience you need and the attention you deserve. Call the office at 606-679-0021 or visit online at rhjlawoffice.com. This is an advertisement.
Ironman Recycling proudly supports the Wayne County Cardinals. Ironman Recycling continues to pay cash money for cans, copper, brass, batteries, and steel. They're now open weekdays from 8 to 4:30 and Saturdays till noon. Ironman Recycling pays top dollar for junk cars or heavy equipment and pickups available. If you need extra cash, bring your recyclables to Ironman Recycling weekdays from 8 to 4:30 or Saturdays till noon, just off West Kentucky 90 behind Foothills Country Meats in Monticello. Call 340-8198.
Kentucky Farm Bureau loves Kentucky too much to see folks hurt by distracted driving. When you're behind the wheel, anything less than your undivided attention on driving puts you and others at risk. Join Kentucky Farm Bureau in getting the word out about the risks of distracted driving. Encourage others to drive distraction-free and pledge to do so yourself. A message brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau. KFB loves KY.
See your local agent. TJ Morgan and Stacy Dodson at the Farm Bureau building on North Main in Monticello.
Face it, credit card offers are a dime a dozen. In fact, you probably received one or two of them in the mail today. Here's one that's different. Monticello Bank's MasterCard will give you great rates, a rewards program, and no annual fee. Best of all, our cards are serviced right here at home by the people you know and trust. Monticello Bank, where people matter. Member FDIC.
Joined fieldside now by the head coach, Sean Thompson. 9-1 season coach, a big senior night win over the number 5 team in Class 5A. I know you didn't like the turnovers, but a 24-14 win against a very quality opponent is a good way to close out the regular season.
These kids kind of shocked me. Come out and played well. We didn't have a good week of practice. I didn't like their energy and, you know, just the effort up there in practice. But they come out ready to play tonight. And like I say, seniors all played great. It's a good night for them. It's a good night for Wayne County.
Specifically offensively, speaking of your seniors, you know, you have Stetson Simpson goes well over 100 again receiving, and then German Ruiz over 100 on the ground. I thought your offensive line gave Lindsey all kinds of time to throw all night, so just a good overall effort by your total offensive unit.
You're right. You know, we put up, we did some good things. Like I said, we don't like the turnovers and stuff, but that comes with it. You know, if you're grinding there and trying to get that extra yard or extra inch, you know, a lot of times it comes back to bite you. But for the most part, I feel our guys up front handling it. I was worried about that going in. Lorenzo made some good, you know, he made some good decisions. German ran the ball unbelievable. You know, like I said, he's probably one of the best running backs in the state right now. He's rolling, got a lot of confidence, and he should, and we're a pretty good football team.
Thought your defense, again, played exceptional. They only give up one score on the night, and that's just on a simple missed tackle, just plain out a missed tackle. But otherwise, Carter Smith, one of the best players, one of the top 50 players in the state. They held him to 20-some yards in the first half. Overall, I think he was right at 50, so they did an excellent job against a lot of weapons that the Eagles had offensively.
Yeah, we've been playing some good defense. You know, like I said, missed tackle on that one, just a little missed tackle, or tried to tackle with one arm. You just go back to the fundamentals, you know, wrap up tackle. And, you know, we kept them up. I thought we did a good job up front when we stayed low, and everybody did assignment football. And our corners, Lane Turner and Bryce Aird and all those guys come up and made big plays when they had to. And, you know, if we're doing the little things right, we're a pretty good football team.
Now it gets real. Playoffs start next week. I'm sure you don't know your opponent yet, but we definitely know it will be here next week here at Jewel Field.
Yeah, you're right. It's the grind's here. You know, you lose now, you go home. You don't get no more second chances. That's even starting with tomorrow. You know, you got to take care of yourself, go to school, go to class, do everything right, because you ain't going to get no more chances.
Coach, go enjoy this win with your team. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
At the comments field side, Darren Vickery with head coach Sean Thompson. And what an outstanding season. You look at this Wayne County football program. It really started, I think you go back to 11, they won 9 games. In 2012, they won 10 games. In 2013, they won 14 games. In 2015, they battled injuries, but they go to E-Town and beat a quality football team and open around to the playoffs to finish with 5 wins. They finished 5-7 that year and advanced to the region semifinals. And then in 2015, with a lot of these seniors starting as sophomores and some other great players, taking nothing away from them, this team finds a way to win the district and win their region with an 11-3 mark, and had the football in Johnson Central Territory right here at Jewel Field with a chance to tie or win the game. And then in 2017, they have a hiccup at Rockcastle County and lose the district. How do they respond? They lose their starting senior center. They lose their starting running back in the playoffs. How do they respond? They win the region and make it all the way to the semifinals of the state for the second straight season. And how do they finish their regular season? We can only judge them on their body of work. Here's what I know. They are 9-1 on the season. And you look at the schedule as Darren Tuffle back up from the field. Darren, PC was top 10 when they played them in week 2. Warren East was top 10 in 4A when they played them in week 3. Boyle County was top 5 in 3A when they played them in week 4. Harlan County they were the preseason favorite in their district in 5A. And then they knock off Knox, who's still ranked 6th or 7th. They defeated Rock Castle, who's a top 10 team. And this is kind of an exclamation mark for the regular season. They knock off what is the 5th ranked team according to Bluegrass Prep, 24-14 in a game that really wasn't that close.
Yeah, to go against the Murderers Row schedule like that and finish it at 9-1, just sets you up for a good playoff run. They're relatively healthy. They've won yet another district championship, so they've assured themselves if they win next week, they'll get the following game at home. And depending on how things shake out, they could play a couple more games at home as well. Just depends on how the other side of the bracket goes. So Wayne County is certainly in the driver's seat. They've taken care of the business that they need to do. If they take care of business in the classroom this upcoming week and on the practice field, they'll be facing, let's just face it, a much weaker opponent this first round of the opening KHSAA playoffs here next Friday night. But they can't overlook anyone because, as Coach Thompson says, it's win or go home now, and this group of 15 seniors, they've been a part of a very dominant and winning program that's known statewide now, and I'm sure they'll come ready to play next Friday.
Well, they've got experience with this as they've been at it, winning regions and competing at the state level since Coach Shane Shoemaker did such an outstanding job with them over at the Wayne County Middle School, and a lot to be proud of tonight. Wayne County, for only the second team in school history, they are, and for the first time ever, they are number 1 in 4A. When it happened in 3A, it occurred in 2013. They were in 3A. Wayne County, proud of the job Coach Sean Thompson. I mentioned his winning percentage is at .665, and when he thought his team was losing it a little bit, had a little motivational time out there with with his defense. Just wanted them to refocus. And I can't say enough about the job he's done, not only with this year's team, but what he's been able to do, in his 13, 14 years at the helm.
Oh, it's been unbelievable. We can go back. He and I started on the maintenance crew back in the summer of 2000. We both started our tenure here at Wayne County together, working under Joe Shear on maintenance. Joe was recognized tonight at halftime, doing a little mowing and weeding. We were just grunts at that time, and I'm just certainly so proud of what Sean has built here. He's built it the right way. I tell you what, these kids, he's been around for 17 years as an assistant coach and now as a head coach for 13, 14 years. They all love him. They all come back to see him. They don't shy away from coming back to see him. He's done it the right way. He treats them right, and just so proud of what he's been able to build here.
Well, I know on a personal level, he's coached both of my sons, and we've remained good friends throughout and that's always tough. It's tough, but what's funny is somebody compared him and Barrett this year, who's a senior, and he's my last one to get to go through here, and his locker is right at the doorway of Coach Thompson, and he tries to stir him, and I think he loves the interaction, but there's a friendship that goes beyond just this field and the impact. He has impacted so many young men in a positive way, and having said that, that closes the book on the broadcast tonight. Oh, I forgot. This just in, the Foothills Festival. No trouble for the Bulldogs tonight. Clinton County wearing out Jackson County 44-8.
Nice.
That's in the third quarter. The Bulldogs with their first ever winning season.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and they're doing it in impressive fashion against a 3A playoff team tonight, Darren.
Outstanding.
But, hey, it's on to the postseason. Wayne County, we believe they'll be here next Friday night. We know they'll be here. They'll either play Louisville Moore or Louisville Valley. We'll have you want all the details on that? Check out the Wayne County Outlook, one of our proud sponsors. They'll have all the information on how the playoffs go, and I'm sure WKYM, WFLW as well, will have all that information in the morning. Great job tonight, Darren.
Thank you. You as well, my friend.
For Darren Vickery on color and stats, and also special thanks to our statistician, Ben Vickery. My name is Shannon Hutchinson. Wayne County come into tonight number 1 in Class 4A. Madison Southern was number 5 in 5A. Both teams were district champions. Madison Southern for the 3rd straight season. Tonight on the field, Wayne County, they get the win, 24-14. The Cardinals are 9-1. They will play next week. Madison Southern returns home at 7-3. They will host Louisville Atherton. My name is Shannon Hutchinson. From a very happy Jewel Field, 24-14, the Cardinals are a winner. Have a great weekend, everyone, and go Cats tomorrow night.
It's the Alton Blakely Ford Game of the Week on WKYM Monticello. 2017 Wayne County football also brought to you in part by Citizens National Bank, the Wayne County Outlook, State Farm agent Mylan Wright, Mayor Jeffrey